There is water up to your waist right now, and it's slowly draining from this room. Lodi, it's up to his chin, and his beard is soaked in this water. He's looking around.
I mean, we can see what's going on in the room underneath because there's light down there.
We're in chest deep water.
So I wait till the water drains. I'm going to poke my head down.
So you're going to wait till the water drains?
Yeah, I am.
Is everyone else going to wait till the water drains?
I'm probably going to try to look down there before the water drains, see if there's anything that's pouring into.
It is actively draining. You'd have to like dunk your head under and get close to where the drain is.
Maybe not. If you try to go for it, I'm gonna be like, whoa there, Art. Like, we don't want to go in there yet.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay. So you guys will wait quietly in a... Well, it is lit up now. Do you have your shield lit or do you have your armband lit, Artigan?
If he doesn't have his shield lit, I'll have my armband out.
I'll assume, for all intents and purposes, that you're going to have your light on unless you tell me otherwise.
Okay.
Like if you're trying to be quiet and not be seen. So there is light in the room. Is it 60 feet? It's a pretty powerful spell, right?
Continuum flame.
It's a level 2 spell, I think.
It is level 2. I will verify.
If it's lighting up the whole room in bright light or not. The water eventually drains out of these 2 holes in the dungeon floor. And you're now standing.
Okay, so when we leveled up after last game, it dinged my hit points. So I don't know how hurt I was. Just so you know.
Then you're half.
Okay.
It was about that much, from what I remember.
Sure.
You got slammed by the door that blew you backwards across the room, slammed you into the wall.
I'm probably going to heal myself while we're waiting.
His wristband is equivalent to a torch, so it's 20 and 20.
No,
20 and 20.
I had healed myself because I'm missing a bunch of my lay on hands.
Okay.
So never mind.
How's everyone feeling? Lodi's looking around the room. There's just little puddles of water on the floor that are slowly trickling into the grooves of the stones.
Good enough.
Oh, tired.
Aside from being confused as to why we rushed off here, I think we're in pretty good shape.
I am slightly exhausted, but it is what it is.
That's what you get for touching the door.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a door in the room. How often do you assume there's some other plan? Not all that often. You usually go for the door, Garavan.
Lodi, do you have a way to cure fatigue?
I don't have a way to cure fatigue.
Okay.
We can go back to the Citadel, rest up.
I've been more tired before. You can push on.
I mean, we've got one step closer.
I want to see what's in the room below us before we make any decisions. I feel like if we can take a free peek into some place that's next to this place, then why not?
Pencil dive through.
What the fuck? Seriously?
Merritt dives through.
Just
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go after him.
You splash into
probably
a
bust
whole
my
pool of
tailbone on the
water.
capstan.
No, it's now not
Underwater.
even where it was. There's still a daylight spell cast on it, too.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see into the water. You can see the room below. You're now in the water, fully up to your neck. You have to swim. You can't even touch the stone floor. But you're looking around in this bright lit room, and it looks a lot like the chamber above with stone walls. No doors, no drains, no statues. It looks like a chamber to hold water. Put here for this exact purpose.
Yep. Now, I'll yell back up. Like, this is just to drain the water.
Okay.
This is not the way out. The door still must be tried.
Okay.
Garavan,
Is the
put
water
your
still
hand
rushing
on the
in?
door.
So I go over and I shuffle over to the door.
Wait. Remember how 5 seconds ago you reprimanded me for trying to open the door? Maybe we should fish our friend out of the basement or the cistern down there before we go grabbing things.
All right.
Anyone got a rope?
Yeah, I got a rope. I can put it down there.
You haul Merritt back up eventually.
Tie it around my arms, basically. Pull!
And once you're back up into this portal room's chamber, well, what's the plan?
Try to open the door.
Can I check it for traps?
Yes. Investigation.
Unless they're magical traps and it's arcana by raw.
Let's see. It's 13.
Yeah, where's my thing?
Go ahead. Ready? I'm ready. Go ahead. Hit me.
13. You can tell that whatever was here has already been activated. This does not look like the kind of trap room that would reset.
Okay.
Once it's been dealt with, someone would have to come here and manually reset everything. In fact, you can even tell, like, the lock that the dial, it's not a doorknob, but the dial that's inset into the metal door that turned and then clicked in, it's popped back out. The mechanism, something happened to the mechanism.
Okay, man.
Artican's right here, man. Why can't he open the door? Quit telling him what to do and I open the door.
You grab it and it easily turns in the door. You hear it go clink. And then you can open it. It's not locked.
All right.
Good thing we didn't try the door.
Damn it, I didn't make it.
Yeah, it's trapped. No, it's
Yeah, right.
It's -2 to your con.
Oh.
You look out and you just see a dark hallway. There are torch sconces in the wall every 30 feet, but they're not lit, and they haven't been lit. They look like they've been burned at one time and put out or snuffed out purposely.
Okay, so I'm gonna light my shield. Do a second source light. I'll go first.
When you walk outside of the door doesn't take up the entirety of the wall frame or the hallway. And you can see by the door, there's actually a somewhat looks like a small lever that you can pull downwards.
All right. Don't touch the lever. I'm gonna go and touch one of the torches to see if it's
Cold.
okay.
And you get some soot on your hand.
That's right. How wide is the
Had been
hallway?
burned.
It goes like this.
Yeah,
Always 10 feet wide.
10 feet wide. Art, you're the other most heavily armored person here. Do you want to join me in meat shielding the hallway? Then we'll go down in front.
Is it wide enough for 2 people, or?
It's wide
10.
enough for 2 people. You,
Well, only 2.
Okay.
as you two walk, you clang through the hallways.
No, we're not quiet.
No, you make a very loud clangor.
I'm sorry, dude. No. Okay, clang, clang, clang.
We
clang.
should get one of those quiet investigator run ahead people in our party. Oh, we do have one. How about you guys stop?
Okay.
Lodi
feeling
looks around the
sarcastic
room
this
while
morning.
you guys are talking.
Yeah, we're
He puts his hand on your shoulder, Merritt. Lodi does,
It's gotta be like this.
pretty much. Merritt, I know that you're tired. I know this is not what everyone wants to do. We don't want to be here. But we need you to work together.
Which is why I'm recommending
Which
we
is
do things
very
the smart
kind
way.
of you. However,
Lodi, this is how we do things. It's fine. It's just how we do things.
This isn't normal.
I laugh.
It's because we're irregular.
Yeah, it's because we're regulars.
You're being sarcastic to him and making fun of him. You're being sarcastic to him. You're being quiet.
You're being condescending.
I'm speaking the truth.
Luddy,
So am I.
it's not a big deal. Despite all, despite what it looks like, we actually care for each other, and multiple times have risked our lives for each other. And so this is just part of the banter that goes into stuff. I mean, maybe it's a way of ironing out the pre-fight jitters. I don't know. Like every troop has their own sort of way about these things, but it'll be all right.
While Delaron's talking, I just kind of sneak off.
Lodi kind of shakes his head.
It'll be all right, Lodi.
You sneak off up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you going?
Oh, as you're walking, I'm going to message you. Call if you need help.
Can I message back?
Really quick, yeah.
10-4.
You're
I don't know
going
what gear phone would say
to
10-4, but...
go down this hallway. It tees off in each direction. You can see 60 feet. You see one side, there's a wall, a dead end. The other side continues on. You just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. How long? You take another turn and you see some rooms. All the doors are closed.
When he goes around a corner, I'd kind of
Do we
wave
move
us
up
all
to the corner?
forward. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Slowly.
hear a clangor behind you. Even though they're like 60 feet behind you, it's still loud. Like, it echoes through these halls. The
I will
sound
say,
bounces.
despite having bad stealth, or having heavy metal armor, my stealth is actually still pretty good.
What is it?
Plus 11.
That's better than mine. Mine's a plus
You gonna
0.
try to go quietly?
I'll go quietly.
Everyone can give me a stealth roll. You,
Disadvantage.
and Lodi all have disadvantage.
I rolled an 11.
Am I grouped in with this?
Yes. But you're on a separate stealth roll.
You know what would be great is if someone could cast Pass Without Trace. That'd be really good and useful to the party.
You did not have disadvantage, Garabon.
Okay, great. I got a 17.
I got a 13.
Just stay put.
Delaran,
I got 11.
16.
Lodi got a good old 8.
Me and Lodi are doing it, man.
Mhm.
Clink, clink,
You're
clink,
trying to
clink,
be
clink.
quiet,
I'm like,
but you can hear the sound of each step that they're making as they're behind
So
you.
I get... The noise is starting to frustrate me. So I go back. Guys,
did you see anything?
Yeah, you guys are way too loud. And then I cast Pass Without a
It does
Trace.
seem weird. Do you guys have metal on the bottom of your boots? I don't think I ever noticed that you have ice skates on until just now.
No, it's just this is kind of rattly, you know? It's like wearing a bunch of pots or something.
Huh.
All right, so I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Everyone gets a plus 10 to their stealth.
Sweet.
And you continue on up ahead. You're now walking past these old wooden doors. They're all closed. But up ahead, when you take the corner, you see one of these rooms, the door is open.
I'm going to keep doing the clanker creep behind him. Clink.
Since you all had Pass Without a Trace, go ahead and give me another roll.
18.
Wow, Lodi.
Is he sucking or what?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
a 19 and a 20.
Sweet, Lodi, way to be awesome.
Oh, do I get advantage too?
No, you get plus 10.
Oh, okay. Plus my...
Regular stuff, yeah.
Okay, so a lot. Let's see. 14...
23.
24.
Okay.
23, yeah.
23?
It should be 24. You haven't updated your proficiency bonus bump.
With your plus 10?
Yeah, 24.
Oh.
He rolled a 4.
Okay. When you said a lot, I was thinking big numbers. that's good.
It's
for a
plus
roll.
20.
What'd you get?
24.
I got a 15.
Wow, I got 18.
It's a little better. Every once in a while, you still hear a clangor here and there. Not as loud, though. They're not all marching. They're not shaking the metal. And you continue through the halls. unless you want to do anything, like if you want to open any of the doors. There's torch sconces by each door. They all seem to have been snuffed out at one time. Some are missing torches here and there.
Well, I guess I'll let me know when I get to a door, and I'll decide.
You've passed 2 already.
Okay. So the next door, just kind of like, I'll go in and I'll check it.
You have an old style turning knob. One of these weird metal dials. You open the door, it's not locked, it's not trapped. You look inside and you see a small room. Very simple small room. The ceiling is only 8 feet high, so just up to your top of your head. It's even shorter than the ceiling of the hallway. And in the room there is a bed, a mattress, and a little stand next to the bed where you could write. But there's nothing on the desk.
Check under the desk.
Nothing under the desk. It's a very, very simple room.
Any drawers?
Any what?
Drawers?
Drawers?
Drawers.
No drawers.
All right. So I'll leave, but I'll close the door behind me. And I'll check the next door that comes up.
You open the next door. Same thing. Very simple room. Arranged the exact same way. There is a bottle of ink that's open and dried out, and a quill on the table and a scroll, but nothing's written on it. You can take the parchment.
Sure. I'll take the parchment. I go back to the... Well, I'm sure these guys are just right next to me.
They're not far off.
Okay.
To where you can just turn a corner and see them.
So I'm going to turn the corner. It seems like a bunch of just empty rooms. Like small living quarters. Maybe small offices.
Follow this, we might be able to go to the next floor. I mean, this is all just living quarters.
Is there more of a hallway? Or does it stop?
No, it keeps going. All right.
Keeps going. You go past this hallway and you turn another corner. There's more doors. Looks like the same. More rooms. Stop it. I can see you out of the corner of my eye.
More door.
One more door.
And at the end of this hallway, you see 2 staircases. One leading up, one leading down.
All right. So these guys see it as well then?
Eventually they will.
Okay.
You're first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let
Alright.
him go ahead.
How big is the staircase? Like, how many flight or
The ceiling
steps? I should say.
cuts off your view. So you would just walk up the staircase and eventually you'd be behind the ceilings.
All right. So I'll take a few steps up and see how tall the ceiling is, or how high it
So
goes.
you go up to the stairs, you'll look up, and you can see that it zigzags.
All right. So I'm gonna go back down real quick. Go back to the group. Wait for them to come.
And then you pass by the stairs that are also going downward. They also, same thing, zigzag down. Get to the group.
What do we got?
Well, it looks like we could either go as a group or split up. There's 2 staircases. One goes down, one goes up.
Lodi, it's like 1 second. He pulls out a book. This
Closed
is the
on
book
map.
where you had seen Artigan when he learned the teleportation spell to the Temple of the Three Furies. And he starts flipping through some pages till he gets to what you believe are some different maps. They're not like maps that map out the entirety of this area, but he is looking through these different pages, just trying to see if there's anywhere that looks similar to what we've seen. Anyone want to help me?
Do you have 2 books? Do you want me to just look over your shoulder?
I'll help
It's
you,
not
Lodi.
very hard, is it?
I'll give you the help action, Lodi.
Anyone trained in investigation?
Nope, not me.
I got a
Art's
+3
trained in
to it.
everything, yeah.
Artigan can do it because you're jack of all trades.
Natural 20.
Wow.
He helped the hell out of that.
So you are watching him flip through the pages and you see an area. It's basic layout blueprints, not even like dimensions written down. But you see an area that looks very similar to where you just were. All these different little rooms. And that's on more than one page. There's a lot of these pages that have different diagrams like that. But you find one that looks exactly like what you're looking for. And it has both staircases, and it even has like little markings like continues on. And then you flip the page and it'll show you where it continues on, like after you go up the stairs or down the stairs.
Okay, I'll show that to Lodi. There we go.
So you start looking through the different areas. What it looks like is if you go upwards, you're going to get into the main temple. It might not be the next floor, but that's kind of how it's written. It just doesn't show exact diagrams. And if you go down, you're going to get into larger chambers. It doesn't say what these chambers are for. It just has the rooms. And there's 2 large chambers below you that you can see.
So the temple is at... Is there anything indicating a location of maybe like a tomb or anything like that?
Tomb or tome?
A tomb. There's
He
Tomb of
starts
Madeira.
flipping through.
We're looking for a tome, right?
Yes.
I'm not off on this. All right. Do we know where the book is?
It's in a tome's in a tomb.
Is it really?
Yeah, Artigan mentioned it at one point.
I must have missed that part.
Madeira?
There was a clue I got that said Gaius, tomb of is it Madeira?
You can remember it's Madeira.
Madeira.
Tomb would be underground, most likely.
Down it is.
We need to be careful. From what I've heard, that the inhabitants here did not meet a good end.
What happened?
We believe the whole place was taken over
Bye.
by Dragonborn.
Okay.
Down it is then. You want to lead the way, Garabon?
And I'll just kind of go 60 feet ahead of him.
You do. You go slowly ahead of them. You go down the stairs and it zigzags like 3 times. There are 3 different levels that you can see. Each time you go down like the second flight of stairs, you see a hallway going down. If you go down, you see another hallway the opposite way. And again, you go down, you see another hallway.
Am I at the bottom then, after the third?
Yeah, you can make it pretty quickly, so then you can decide what you're going to do.
So I go back, catch up with them. I'm sure they've already hit the first hallway.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 more floors after this one.
So we're on the stairway. Is there like, you know, how when you're on a staircase that goes back and forth, switchback staircase, sometimes there's a gap in between. You look down.
These are not like that. These are carved into the ground, carved into the stone.
Okay.
I know what you mean, like in a building.
Yeah, when it's like when you like.
You can't just jump down through between the floors.
No, I just want to look. There's
Yeah,
no
you
way to
can't do
look.
that. It's literally carved down, turn, carved down, turn, carved down.
Okay.
Minecraft style.
A lot like that.
All right. Let's go down.
All right.
You want to go down all the way and then work our way back up?
Sure.
Works for me.
So you guys get to the bottom. Caravan, you still go ahead, right?
Actually, I'm not so sure that I want to go all the way down real quick back up. I mean, I guess we can make an exit where we want to, but at that point what we're doing is maybe leaving people behind us to cut us off from where we've already previously been. Do we care about that? Teleportation maybe makes that a moot point. So, whatever. Yeah, we'll go to the bottom. It's not usually a tactically sound decision, but...
Unless you find any more areas where you can't cast your spells again.
And maybe we should work our way down from the top just to be sure. That way we can clear as we go. It would really suck to get all the way down there, have our only exit out cut off, and then figure out that the room that we're in keeps you from being able to cast teleportation.
So, shall we go in the first one then? Right here.
That's what I think. What do you guys think?
I don't particularly see one advantage over the other. I'm willing. See what's behind door number 1.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so you go down this hallway, and you pass by a few different rooms. Doors are closed.
On the way down, you mean?
No.
Oh, the
You're at
first
the
hallway.
first hallway.
Yeah, okay, all right.
When we pass by one of the doors, can I see if it's locked?
You want to try?
I don't want to try the door. I kind of just want to investigate it and see if it's locked. Is it possible to do that?
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
hard to like actually
Okay.
investigate
You probably
things
have to
without
touch
touching
it.
them and
Gotcha.
inspecting them. I mean, it's possible, but it's very hard.
Higher DC.
Yeah. I'll look for a trap, make sure I'm not going to spring anything, and then slowly turn the doorknob to see if it opens.
You can roll.
I get ready to kill the dragonborn inside the room.
Let's see. What would it be for checking to see if it's trapped? Investigation?
Yes.
That is a 17.
Doesn't seem trapped,
Okay.
from what you can tell.
Slowly turn it.
You turn the door, and it squeaks as it opens, and you open it into a small chamber. Inside this chamber, you see different barrels that have been stacked up. The room goes back 30 feet. You see different crates, all closed off, but you can immediately smell like this permeating aroma of foods and preservatives.
Hey guys, I think we found storage. Try the next floor.
Is there like something like
It
an
keeps
apple or
going
a chunk
on
of
the
cheese
hall.
nearby that I can grab and gnaw while we're going to the next room?
All the crates have been perfectly sealed.
Hmm.
Nothing's like spilling out of crates.
Right.
You could pop one open easily.
Are the crates and barrels like well made?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Way to go, whoever this Cooper was. 14.
Cooper and Sons. You see the insignia.
Oh, hey. My dad made these.
They made their way all the way down to the other continent.
Way to go, Dad. He's a really great Cooper.
So, do we want to keep going or do we want to...
You want me to map it out a little? Just
I mean,
so
I
you
don't
kind of
care.
have an idea?
That doesn't matter to
Or
me.
can you picture it pretty well so far?
I'm good with
Right-
whatever.
right now,
Cedar
no,
grind
right?
is fine.
Okay.
Go to the next room.
The next room, there you open it and there's tables and benches and candle chandeliers. There's large candlesticks that stand 6 feet high with different prongs that hold different candles. There's fat candles and thin candles. None are lit. But with your passive perceptions, you can tell that they have been lit recently.
Thinking we're getting
Is
into...
the wax warm?
Not warm, not that recent.
Okay.
Thinking we're getting into possibly barracks, some storage. Thinking this is probably where we don't want to be. We got
One thing
lots
you've noticed is it's very clean. There's not a lot of dust on the floor. There's not.
It's like military clean. Like some
It's-
squib got in trouble and had to scrub it with his
It's
toothbrush.
like a disciplined clean. You
Yeah.
have seen this.
This is military. These guys are a good military force. They've got decent organization. Their discipline's good. It's pretty clean. Our choices are to kill him on the way down, or try to sneak past him, get in and get out.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I like that idea too.
What do you think, Merritt?
I think if these Dragonborn were associated with Magnus Monroe, and they've already taken this whole area, and if the Tome of Ascension is easily accessible, it is already gone.
Or a trap?
If it's not easily accessible, then we could possibly sneak in and grab it from them before they get it. Get out. Or
You're right that he should already have it. The only reason to leave it here is to lure us in. And in fact, he doesn't even have to do that. He just has to let the rumor get out that it is here. It doesn't even have to be here.
does he even know about us? I mean,
Everybody knows about us. People want to screw us to our god babies. So yes, he knows about us. We attacked the shield. We brought down part of the wall. We killed giants.
left one of their heads in a manor. Probably. Anyway, I want to go to the next floor. What does everyone else think?
What if the tome is here, but it's not its original location? What if they have it tucked away in one of these side rooms?
I'm saying it's not going to be on a pedestal somewhere.
Let's keep going. I mean, I think it's a win-win situation for me. Even if we don't find the tome, we'll probably come across Dragonborn and we can deplete his martial strength by taking some of the people that,
If they are, in fact, like I implied before, on his side.
we find out.
To give you a good idea of perspective, while you're walking through these caverns, these tunnels, it's not all compact. It's not all right next to each other. It's very spread out. To get to where you've been, it's already been at least 20 minutes. Some hallways you go down, they're completely barren. They're just carved into stone, and there's nothing on the sides. There's no rooms.
How long does Pass Without a Trace last? 10 minutes?
An hour.
I think it's an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that if they already found it, I'm assuming this is a high priority for Magnus. So I'm assuming that he would have teleported some magical means here and been able to get it and leave with it. So the chances are, if it's here, that it's undisturbed from its original spot. Otherwise, I'm assuming it's probably with Magnus.
Okay.
So I'd prefer to go to the tomb.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the tomb. Loaded, does your book tell us where the tomb is?
I've been looking while we've been walking. I haven't seen anything that talks about a tomb.
Okay. Well, let's be stealthy.
Lower floors, or continue on this one?
We could lower floors.
I hope for lower floors.
All right, let's do that.
So next floor. Guys, go back to where you were. Turn the corner and go down the next couple sets of stairs until you get to the other hallway. Go in the opposite direction. And as you're going through these hallways, give me a perception check.
19.
15.
20.
20.
You hear some scrabbling up ahead, something scraping against the floor, scraping against the stone. It's further off, though.
I put up my shield. Whoop.
Do we still have a source of light
Your arm.
other than my arm?
Nope.
Oh. Keep my arm lit.
Okay. Actually, I'll light my sword. It's not as bright and not as large. So it's like
Put
a
my bracelet
smaller
down.
circlet of
Your
light.
sword sheds a dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I can see 120 feet in the dark, so...
So you would see Delaran kind of like the silhouette of things around, and you see Dalaran right,
Okay.
not even brightly lit.
Following him.
Everybody else is dark vision but Art, so.
So you just follow along for that shape. You can see Dalaran, you follow him. And yeah, you hear it from up ahead. This hallway is completely barren, like I've explained. And it goes up to a T where the tunnel splits off on both ends.
Hey, you should go check it out. I whisper, hey, you should go check it out, since the mic can't hear me whisper.
All right. I tiptoe ahead.
You tiptoe ahead. These are perfectly cut tunnels. They're not winding, they're not twisting. The stone is very smooth on the sides. You can see grooves in them, like brickwork, but it's just decorative because it is just smooth stone that they've actually put in the lines for the brickwork. And you hang a right where you believe the sound is coming from, and you see another set of doors, all closed.
So, is it kind of inset? You said like I've turned a corner
You
and I
turn
see
right,
these.
and you see doors on
Right.
the walls.
So I'm gonna go back around the corner and use thaumaturgy to open those doors.
Okay. You can pop a door open each time you cast it,
It's not locked.
and you hear I think you have to see it, so you'd have to peek around.
They
Yeah.
slam.
They
open.
slam open.
There's no gentle.
All right.
You haven't used this before.
No, I'm gonna do it right now.
The first time you do it, you hear the thwack of a door slamming against stone as
Like,
it
holy shit,
completely opens
what
and
are you
hits the
doing?
back end of the door.
So I whisper loudly, what are you doing? Like, I thought we were being stealthy. Oh, man.
Do it again.
I just did one door, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
There's 5 other doors you can see from this direction. Although, if Thaumaturgy's range is only like 90, you can hit 2 of the doors. The other doors are
So wait a
further on
second,
down.
So we're looking right on the tee? We teed off and now we're looking down the right side?
He's looking to the right.
Sure. Okay. I'm not over at the intersection, but I'm going to go and peek to the other way. Whoop.
You gonna go up next to him?
Yeah, I'll peek the other way. I figure we're not being quiet anymore.
You see somewhat the same, more chambers on that end. Doors are closed.
Is this the bottom floor?
Nope.
I thought we wanted to go all the way down to the bottom.
Next floor.
Oh, didn't we want to go to the bottom?
I think we wanted to go to the next floor. You were talking about going in order. We just skipped the first one because
Okay.
it looked like barracks,
So slamming doors is probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
especially when we're hearing noises.
You say next to Garabon.
Yeah,
sorry,
don't,
I really don't do that much.
don't do
It's
it
a
anymore.
30-foot range. You only could hit that one door.
Don't do it anymore. Stop doing it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Something new.
Do we still hear
You
the noises?
hear up ahead.
Can I see it?
As you're looking over that way,
I step back so that my light's not in the
you
hallway.
see a face, but just from the nose up, peeking out the door sideways, and their hair is raggedy and falling down in kind of mats. And when they see you look at them, they immediately go out of view.
Spotted.
By who?
Not sure.
What they look like? Is it a Dragonborn?
No, I don't think it was a dragonborn. Could have been a goblin.
I'm gonna go down there. I'm like, okay, this is where I do my job.
No, no,
I
no.
walk around the corner. I start walking down the hallway. Like,
Okay.
Psst, hey. I'll say in common.
You don't see anyone, but you get up to where the door is open.
Yeah, I look in.
You look in, you see someone. As they see you, they clamber backwards on their hands and their butt. And they
I'm
work
sorry.
themselves towards the wall until they put themselves in the very back corner, looking at you. Their eyes are very wide and scared.
What are they?
They, they look like a dwarf, but it's hard to tell. They're disheveled. They don't have a shirt on. They're wearing just a loincloth. They have no leggings. They look like they're kind of starving. You can see their rib cage.
Slaves. Or
And
prisoners.
they're up against the wall. He's dirty. His
Hey.
beard is long and raggedy. His hair is long and raggedy.
We don't want to hurt you. Do you want some food? We're here from the outside. We don't want to hurt anybody. Lodi, come here. I need you to speak Dwarven.
Lodi eventually gets to you, but before he gets to you, the dwarf looks at you. I can speak common.
Okay, that's great.
Who are
Hey,
you? Who are you?
I'm Dellern Cooper. These are my friends. We're not here to hurt any. We're not here to hurt you. Anyways, if Magnus happens to be here, we might try to hurt him, probably unsuccessfully. But how'd you get here? What is this place?
How do I know you are who you say you are?
I don't know how to prove who I am. I can cast Zone of Truth. I'm a paladin.
I'll take water.
Yeah, here. I'll throw in my water skin.
He holds it up to his mouth and starts trying to drink it quickly, and it's spilling down his beard.
Hey, if you don't slow down, you're gonna yak it back up. Drink slow. Drink slow. Here's some rations. I'll hand him a day's worth of rations. Just eat it slowly so you don't get sick.
He doesn't reach out when you
Try to hand him food.
try to hand it to him. He actually shrinks back as your hand gets closer.
Okay, I'll go
When
in.
you get closer, you can see that he has bruises. You can see one of his ribs is probably broken. He has some scars all across his stomach.
Okay, so it's okay. I'm gonna try to persuade him that it's all right. If you let me, I can heal you. I say. 18 plus 10 is 18 plus 9, so 27 persuasion to, hey, it's gonna be okay. I can heal you if you want me to, and I have some food for you. Everything's gonna be all right. What's your name?
My name is Carglane.
What did he say?
Carglane.
Carglane? Here's the rations. I hold out my hand with the rations.
He flinches when you do it again,
It's okay.
but then he slowly reaches over and takes some meat out of your hand.
And then as he reaches over, I'm gonna just gently clasp his hand and then heal him. So, goodbye spell slot for a D8 plus 4. So 8 hit points.
You see the rib start settling back in. Some of the bruises soften their colors from blacks and blues to light blues.
I hope that helps.
What day is it?
I'm not good at that. Merritt, what day is it?
I consult the Ryan tome.
We haven't looked at the date in a while, have we? I should give you that because Garavon's birthday's coming up.
I thought we passed that a long time ago.
Oh. It's been going day by day. You haven't really skipped long periods of time yet. It is the 13th of Anam, which is on the day of Kor.
Listen, we're not staying here for long, so if you want to come with us, I can get you a one-way ride to the Citadel, if you want it.
I haven't been back in a while. I don't know where they've gone.
Who's they?
Some of the mutineers. Mutineers.
Near.
Somebody who mutinies.
Okay. Mutinies from, are these guys formerly Magnus's troops? What's the deal?
Lodi does eventually come into the room. He's just listening there. We had Some of our ships come down from Barlador.
Hmm.
One of the captains was murdered by his own men. Took over the temple, they took over the city. We're following some of Magnus's men. They've turned on their own kind. They threw me down here.
Are there more down here? Yeah.
More of me, I haven't seen anyone. Haven't seen any friends in a while.
Do you know what's downstairs?
Don't know what's downstairs.
Why don't you come with us? We're gonna get you out of here. Do I have like a spare set of clothes or a cloak or something I can give him? I better roll around if I don't have anything else.
Yeah, it'll take some time.
What's up?
He's a dwarf.
Whatever, man. All right, I'm gonna make sure that he's got a couple of days worth of food on him.
Lodi has a spare set of clothes.
That's good. All right, Lodi's, that's
It'll
good.
fit a
I'm
little
like,
better.
yeah, he's not gonna fit mine really, but put the sleeves off if I have to. And he wears a tunic. All right, so Lodi outfits him with some clothes. I give him a little bit of food. Can you fight?
While you're doing that, you'll still be able to talk to him.
Yeah, so I'm like, can you fight?
I don't know if I have my strength with me. He looks tired.
Okay, well then
Very
just
tired.
stay behind me, and we'll make sure that you get out of here. All right. I'm not a fan of imprisonment, so
I think I've been down here for longer than a month.
well, it's high time you left. Would you say? I'll go to help him up.
He'll reluctantly grab your hand,
That's gonna be all right.
and you pull him to his feet, and his legs are wobbly.
Is he still hurt?
He's exhausted.
Oh, sure, but it's not hit point damage anymore.
Doesn't seem like he's lost much health.
Okay. All right. Stay behind me, and we're gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna go to the door. So in this hallway where there's a bunch of doors, are the doors across from each other? Are they offset?
Offset, and they're very far apart.
I go to the next door.
It's another chamber.
Ka-chunk.
Just kick it open.
Yeah, I'm looking for other people now.
Chung! It's as loud as
I
when
thought
Garabon
we-
cast Thaumaturgy. In fact, it's louder because you crack the door in half because they open outwards into the hallway.
Sweet. Well, and I don't kick it if it opens out. I open it.
Too late now.
All right.
You open it backwards and half of it opens
Ka-chunk.
and falls down to the ground.
Is there somebody in it?
There's nobody in it.
Okay, I go to the next one. We're looking for people that need an extraction at this point. In my mind, things have changed. I go to the next room, open it.
Quietly.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so I'll search this hallway to make sure all the rooms are empty except for this guy.
It takes a while, but
Okay.
all the rooms are empty. The hallway then leads off into more hallways, which lead off into more hallways.
All right, so I'm gonna come back. Like, I think we should just go all the way to the bottom floor and check around. They haven't been gone long, but I think they took what they needed to take and are left.
Yeah.
And I don't want this guy to stay here any longer than he has to. We need to get him out of here and get him back to the Citadel. He needs some time to sleep it off.
Have you left this floor? You were down here.
No, they haven't been back for, I don't know, hours, days.
Couldn't have been too long.
I don't. You see, like, a tear forming up in the corner of his eye. They killed my friends.
Sorry.
Think they killed monks that lived here.
Kills monks. Aren't monks generally peaceful folk?
I mean, we have monks. Or, no, we don't. Because the Citadel is itty bitty. Never mind.
There's monks in the city. Different citadels.
Better citadels.
Your citadel's one of the biggest. I know you think it's a small citadel, but I would say square footage is probably like 6,000 square feet. Yeah, no, it's probably like 12,000 square feet. It's pretty big. The rooms are enormous.
So we're going to the bottom floor.
Yeah. Well, hey. What if we split up, right? Because if they've only been here a couple hours ago, they could still be in the temple above us pulling out. Maybe you should run upstairs and see if there's anybody there. Carefully and quietly and without making a fuss. And we'll head down to the bottom layer just to make sure that, I don't know. We're not going to find anything, but I feel like we should do our due diligence.
All right. I'll go upstairs quietly.
If we care about this gentleman here, probably have to get out now.
You think we should just take off now?
I mean, we either leave him here or we bring him into the unknown depths of this admittedly ransacked temple.
He retreats into himself. You can see it.
Art, can you go and come back?
As in,
Go to the Citadel and come back?
I would exhaust majority of my resources.
Or can you just push him through?
Yeah.
Is there? I don't really know.
Why don't we just send this guy back?
Could. It would take 10 minutes.
If they're gone, we have the time. Right? Listen, we're going to send you back to the Citadel where we're from.
Can you send notice to...
Okay? You don't need to be here any longer.
Yeah.
So we're going to send you back, and they're going to take care of you there. We're going to make sure the thing that we came here to find isn't still here. I'm pretty sure it's not. But we want you to be safe if we're going to continue to explore the temple.
He's now wearing a nice white tunic of the Citadel.
Is that agreeable? Yeah? So we're going to send you someplace safe.
Yeah, I'll take 10 minutes and make the portal.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute, yeah, sorry.
While that's happening, I'll zone out and look through Tia's eyes.
You see Tia sitting there talking to Adina. It's pretty early in the morning, like 7 a.m. And Adina is smiling and laughing. But that's what you see for now.
So I'll let her finish the conversation.
So funny.
And then I'm going to speak through Tia's mouth. Sorry to interrupt. We're sending back a survivor.
Like, it freaks her out.
We're sending back a survivor. He's not in great shape.
Break the connection.
I let her go back.
You're just
Some
talking to someone, all of a sudden just
straight up exorcist shit.
Yeah. A little Tia voice.
Yeah.
Your little familiar starts speaking a deep man voice. Well, you're still a little boy.
Tall little boy.
Ooh. You're still a little.
And you have a little citadel.
All right, come on.
Tiny. You have 4 bedrooms.
And you go back to your own senses. And the portal is created.
What did he say his name was again?
And I'll move him through.
Carglane.
Thank you.
Carglane. Okay. All right, Carglane. We'll be there shortly. It won't take us long. Enjoy the hospitality of the Citadel, my friend. You earned it.
If you find any of my friends,
We'll be sure to send them along.
please.
We will.
He steps through the portal and disappears through the shimmering lights.
Okay.
And after 6 seconds, the portal disappears into the darkness.
Well then, shall we continue?
I'm going to go down.
At least we don't have to worry about putting him into extra danger.
Right.
That was very smart, Lodi says.
Let's go all the way to the bottom.
The bottom. You guys head down the stairs and through the tunnels. And there are some torches that are actually still lit down here. There's light dancing off the walls. They shed light 20/40, same as your wristband.
I probably put out my wristband because we don't need it because of the torches.
As we're going
Get my sword out and lit.
through halls, doesn't matter. Never mind.
What?
No, nothing.
Okay.
We have a lit sword.
You continue through the halls. You see some rooms that are open. Some of these chambers that have been carved into the stone are big, round, circular chambers.
Hey, listen. If we run into somebody and it gets kind of bad, like at some point I might put up a sphere of darkness, and if I do, you guys should pull back, and I'll try to hold them for a minute.
Did you guys split up? Was that a thing?
I thought you went up.
Yeah, I was gonna go up.
You're going up. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Just so you know.
Okay.
All right.
So let's start with Garabon. Garabon, you run up the stairs quietly. Roll a stealth.
Oh yeah. 16.
Is it still an hour?
Plus 10.
Plus 10, it's 26. Yeah, how long has it been?
Not an hour. Been like 30 minutes.
Oh.
Maybe 40.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Careful there.
Yeah, I was like,
I need a
oh,
rocker. Anyway.
You hear, because you have a natural 19 in passive perception, you hear the sound of someone coming down the stairs. It's not loud footsteps. It's quieter.
Froderick.
I get my bow.
Okay. You're in these carved staircases. There's no vaulted ceiling. You know, the ceiling is as high as maybe 10 feet total.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go up, that's how the ceiling goes up. It follows that path.
No place to hide.
Correct.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna keep going slowly,
Okay.
quietly.
You hear the footsteps coming down. They're now a couple staircases away. But they're still coming downward.
Sure. And you said, does it plateau at all? Like steps and then
Yeah, it
plateaus?
plateaus, turns, goes up. Plateaus,
Alright.
turns, goes up.
I'm gonna stand back in the corner of one of the plateaus, the next one up, and wait for him to, or her, to turn the corner.
Or Froderick.
You'd be in plain sight. Like, no matter what you roll on stealth, once you're in just plain sight, it doesn't matter unless you're invisible.
That's your art, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I have too many options right now.
Okay.
I mean,
You see a light source coming further down. Light is flickering off the walls.
mm-hmm.
You can hear the light sounds of a torch. The flames dancing. They continue on downwards. You see someone turn the corner. You can see their feet before you can see their head.
Can I cast Wind Wall?
Yeah. All right.
Will it blow out the torch?
If it
That's what
lands
I'm
on
looking-
them, possibly.
Maybe possibly.
It's not like, it's like Like they're gonna know some shit's going on.
Okay, never mind then. Like I didn't really care about being stealthy at that. I just
Thaumaturgy can
dog.
put the torch out.
Oh, damn, that's right. Okay, thaumaturgy.
You're not there.
Well, look, you should know what his spells do. All right.
It can't. It doesn't do that.
Thaumaturgy doesn't?
No. Okay.
You can dim, brighten, change color, but you can't actually light it.
Prestidigitation would do it.
Yep.
You're not there.
All right.
What do? Do you cast Windwall?
No, I won't cast one.
You stand there?
I'll just
You
stand
wait?
there
Bow?
with my. Yeah, I wish I had
Your
Skyrite right
bow
now.
drawn?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are at the lower level,
Oh, cliffhanger. All right.
and the hallway goes down a while. The torches are lit every once in a while. Do you keep your shield and sword lit?
My shield's not lit, but my sword is.
My bracelet's hiding. We got the torch lights. So
I mean,
figured
the
it
sword
out.
only gives us like 5 feet, right?
Roll your
Or
stealth
dim light.
checks.
Disadvantage. You have disadvantage as well, Art.
Oh, oops.
17.
Super Ryan roll.
Was your double one or some shit?
Yeah.
Nice. Double
How does
one.
that even happen?
People don't know shit. We're like talking like blah 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 blah. Whoever it is like putting wax.
So
in
you're
his ears.
walking through the hallways, trying to be quiet. You're being very attentive to trying to be quiet. And then you hear Lodi trip. And when he
That's Lodi.
trips, it sounds like bolts and screws in a bucket dropping everywhere. It's just like ting, 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 ting.
Lodi, what in the 9 hells, man?
And you see that his boot got caught on one of the stones and he just fell face first. And when he did, he rolled over and it was loud.
Sweet.
Really loud.
That's awesome. While I wait for someone to show up, I listen to you so I can hear them
He
coming
looks a
towards
little
us.
startled. Nothing happens.
Okay, let's keep going.
You keep going and you can see that there is a large door. It's a little larger than all the other doors and it's more ornate. It's at the end of this hall.
There's a trap, Art.
I'll run up and check it for traps.
Run up and you check it for traps. Investigation.
It's 11.
It is not trapped.
Okay, looks good.
You should open it. You want me to open it?
I'll
open
stand back 10 feet and let him open it.
it. All right, I open it.
You open the door. And when you look in, you see not a regular sized chamber, not a hallway. It's a giant chamber, a huge room that is filled with bookshelves all across the walls, bookshelves all across the floor. You see writing stands and book stands, stands that would like hold a book upright so you could write in it, stand up. And there's books everywhere, there's scrolls everywhere. You see this room is really tall. There's walkways going around the perimeter of the room.
One of these is the Tome of Ascension. How are we ever gonna find it?
That's if.
Is it lit?
Yes, there are
Check
torches
the aid
lit.
section for
Yeah.
Ascension.
Are there people in there?
You don't see anyone.
I walk in.
Caravan. You wait, and you see the light slowly approaching. You see
They're
their
like my
feet,
kids playing hide and seek.
the soft padding that they step down, and you can hear as they tap their claws on the ground as they come down these stairs. And again, each footstep's getting closer, the light's getting closer.
Does it sound like that?
Yeah.
All right, if it sounds like this, like that's like sounds like a spider walking.
That's Dragonborn.
Okay, so I'm gonna
You're not there. Your bow is still drawn.
okay, so I'm gonna have my bow drawn, but I'm gonna walk backwards with it drawn, and it takes steps down until it plateaus off again. And
So
maybe
you're
to
gonna
the
walk
hallway.
down the stairs backwards,
Mhm.
trying to stay out of sight.
I want to stay out of
Roll
sight of it.
stealth. You're walking backwards. Disadvantage.
I was gonna jack my dice. You have other dice.
Yeah. I don't like these green ones right now.
I bought those for you.
Yeah, I know, but I got green and yellow and
Just roll it.
The green one did better than the yellow one did.
all right. So 19 plus 10 is
Superstitious
29.
bastards.
29. That's with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Wow. You quietly walk backwards down the steps, very quietly. You continue to stay out of sight until it plateaus off again. There's a hallway you could go through,
I'm going to back up into the hallway.
back up into the dark.
Look over my shoulder. Anybody there?
No. In fact, this is the first floor that you guys are on.
Okay.
This hallway would eventually lead back to the portal room.
Okay. I'm going to back up a little bit further. And this kind of was a darker hallway, correct?
This is a darker hallway.
All right. So I'm just going to shut those. Was there a door? There was doors get into this hallway, correct?
No.
No, there wasn't. Okay. So I'm
There's
just going
doors
to back.
get into small chambers.
I'm just going to back up maybe 60 feet into the darker hallway.
There are doors.
Nope. I'm just going to back up until I see maybe if it comes towards or goes down.
Okay. You back up into the hall. They turn the corner and they start walking down the hallway. It's a dragonborn. You can see them now clearly. They're wearing robes. They're bright red. They're just slowly walking that way.
How far is he away from me?
You said you backed up 60 feet, like 80 feet?
Probably sees me because Dragonborn have dark
You don't-
vision.
You
I
don't
wouldn't-
know.
I wouldn't that. Okay. I'm going to keep on going back.
Keep on going back.
And actually, how do you interpret vanish?
What does it say?
Well, I think that's actually if you're in combat, right?
Is
Read
it
it.
one of your abilities or is it a spell?
It's an ability.
Let me read it. Is it from your conclave
Mm-hmm.
or a hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Hide in plain sight.
Hide is an action during your turn. You can also can't be tracked by non-magical means unless you choose to leave a trail.
You can use it as a bonus action. I mean, basically, you're just going to use the hide action. Where are you going to hide? You're in the hallway. There are rooms, there are doors.
Right. I was going to go into a
There's
room.
when you turn the corner, because now you're coming to the corner of this hallway, you see a room that the door has been opened.
I'll go there.
Go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you close the door or you leave it open?
I'll leave it open.
Where do you go in the room? There's a bed, there's a table.
Under the bed.
Go into the bed.
Vanish.
Okay. You guys.
Mm-hmm.
You are in a large scriptorium, a large library. And you see scrolls and books everywhere, but it's very organized. You see a lot of books that have been removed from their place and left on different tables and stands. There's stacks of books.
Can I see what the subject of those are? They have a common subject?
That's a good question.
A is for Ascension.
A common theme would be Mount Celestia.
Hmm.
See a lot of titles about Mount Celestia and the archons and deities that are, well, roll your history.
It's 19.
deities that are linked to Mount Celestia, like Moradin and
What's Mount Celestia?
the heavens.
Oh, cool.
Someone was learning about gods.
Yeah, it's a huge room. What do you guys do?
Look around, make sure that no one else is here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your perceptions.
18.
14.
20.
You walk around the lower floor then. There's some staircases that lead up to the walkways around the library. And when you walk up those pathways, they actually go out into smaller other rooms up in that chamber. You can kind of see some of those rooms from here.
I'll go up there. I'll take the top floor.
Okay.
There's a lot of bookcases in here. I'm gonna try to find like a hidden doorway or something, hidden path, possibly.
Okay. Caravan. You hide under the bed. You scoot your way back and under, and you see this dragonborn. Eventually, you see the light coming towards you. I do have to read one thing. Gets closer and it gets closer.
I want to know about that. Don't move.
When they get to the room, they pass by. You see the light going away.
Okay. So I'll roll out underneath the bed. And I'll wait for a few moments. And then I'll quietly go over to the door and peek out.
Okay. You peek out. And you're immediately met. Roll your initiative. There's someone standing right there. They're looking right at you. You can see the torch has now been set away from the room, just on the ground, still blazing. And he smiles, this red dragonborn.
He's right there. You have disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
On initiative?
Not on initiative.
Oh, not sorry.
No, I have advantage.
I'm thinking about shooting him.
23.
You're gonna win. He looks at you and you look at him. What are you skulking about for?
I bash him with my bow.
You three.
Twang.
You don't have to roll your perception. You're looking around the bookshelves. What were you doing, Merritt?
Just kind of wandering the first
wandering.
floor.
Lodi's wandering with you. You hear someone scream as Artigan turns the corner. And you see a red dragonborn that's been skulking behind the bookcases. He screams loud and he charges at you with a great axe.
Holy shit.
Who has a great axe in a library?
Doesn't look the best, but until I get actual other things.
Don't you have, what are those, bookcases?
Yeah.
Oh.
Should have 3D printed some.
Well, shit, I should have. Shouldn't I have?
Good thing he made those yarn holders for Josh.
Hey, those things are fucking awesome, right? Shut your gap.
There's a bookshelf, and there's more back here. You're over here, Artigan. You just turn the corner, right here, at the end of the room. And that's where you see a red dragonborn charge you with a great axe. Roll your initiative, everyone.
Yep. 18.
Just keep your number in mind, please. Okay. He's back here. I know it's hard to see. I can't even see it. Initiatives.
18.
19.
Nice, nice. Artigan.
9.
Uh-oh.
Great X in the face time. I'm so excited to see the other us's kick our asses.
I'm glad you're excited. For
I am.
things. I'll do it over here. More room. Caravan.
If we die,
Yeah.
can we just take over in the campaign as our other S's?
That would be great. We just switch sides.
What if only you die?
Then I want to pay the evil part of the campaign.
Ryan, run 2 campaigns and overlap.
That'd be great. Split the game by campaign.
It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, until we run into ourselves again. It'll get complicated. It'd be kind of cool every other session. Good guys, now you're the bad guys. Now you're
Yeah,
the good guys.
that
now you're
would
the
be
bad
cool.
Guys. Now you're the good guys. Now you're the bad guys.
So guys, welcome to the surprise round.
Yeah, we're clearing surprise. Understood. Where is Cooper?
Cooper's up here.
Can you put him up there?
I'll put him up there for you.
Thanks.
Where's
That's
Garavan?
not even the painted dragonborn.
Oh, is it not? Thanks for telling me. I wouldn't have known that.
Oh,
Caravan's over here.
Yeah, didn't we have Froderick?
We don't know if that's Roderick.
I hope it is.
All
I
right.
should stop and ask him his name. Use your turn.
What's your
Hello,
name?
good sir. Ask thou a first, middle, and last name.
Oh man, that'd be great.
ASL? Question mark.
What'd you get?
You remember that?
9.
9.
I was like, American Sign Language? Oh! It's like location.
Yeah, you had instant messenger.
Froderick has advantage on this shoot.
Hey, you're not
Stop.
there.
Yeah. Stop.
I am there.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, don't help Ryan on this
All right,
one.
okay.
I don't
all
need
right.
your help.
Okay.
Trust me. But thanks, though.
He did have access to Froderick's 14th level character sheet all night.
Okay. Josh,
Yeah.
you're up there perusing the other books in this chamber.
I was actually
They're
looking
only
at the
split
rooms.
off by bookshelves.
Oh, I was looking from room to make sure that no one was up there.
Yeah, well, whatever. You're perusing rooms.
Sure.
You're perusing.
I'm clearing
You've
surprise.
gone through some of these rooms. You get to this room. You hear the screaming. You look down. Roll
I
your
see.
perception.
Do I see Art looking for surprise from where I'm at? I don't think I can see the Dragonborn, but I might see Art looking underneath the stairs and looking very surprised about life.
Where is the staircase?
15.
It's over here.
15.
15 for your
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's like that. It's a terrible representation. It goes upwards right there. Up to the walkway.
Gotcha.
And the walkway doesn't go across the entirety of the room.
I'm not taking the stairs.
No, you don't need to take the stairs. You look over. You see Art's surprised face. And you feel something. You hear something. The sound of a blade. Swing.
Damn it.
From
Behind you.
nice. Do I know?
Oh, I should put some battle music on.
Yeah.
That's right. We need battle music.
Do I know it before it stabs me in the kidney?
Well, if you're asking, does it go first? It goes first.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I have to clear surprise. So I'm just like, what's happened to... That's uncomfortable.
What kind of battle music? Battle boss.
Doom.
Battle boss. Doom? I
Doom.
have Doom music, but it's awful. You don't want Doom music.
We do.
So let's start.
We have multiple motives here.
So I'm like, are you okay? Uh-oh.
You can't take reactions. You can't take actions.
I know.
You will
Get stabbed.
get stabbed. For a 25. You feel a blade insert into your back. And you see a light
Like-
aura from the blade as it protrudes from your side and out your front,
Ugh.
and then pulls itself out and resheathes all in one swift motion.
Thanks, G.
Shink, shink.
Yeah. Fuck. Sneak attack dice?
Can I get a couple d6?
Oh, you're a swashbuckler. Sweet.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Holy shit, man.
10, 10, 2, 2, 7. Take 39 damage.
It's magic, I assume.
Oh yeah, it's magic.
Cool. Ugh.
Well said.
He says quietly, "You should not have come down here. Go ahead, Merritt. You don't even hear this. You hear this.
Yeah.
Do you shout out or anything? Yelp?
No.
Not yet.
I go, ugh. That's what I do.
You hear this, but your line of sight is blocked off by these fake bookshelf dice things.
Yeah, so I perk up just a little bit and I try to clear surprise.
Need Lodi to roll into.
For clearing surprise.
Yeah.
So you're just
What?
like, what the shit?
Don't fart in a library.
Swashbucklers, what the fuck?
Go ahead, Don. You clear surprise.
Yay.
You're like, that's my blood.
Yeah.
I'm no longer surprised.
My insides are turned into my outsides. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you guys can all thank Lodi for making a big clanger on his way in.
Fuck you, Lodi.
Andy's gonna have to be adopted again.
Yeah, no
Lodi
kidding.
spends his turn clearing surprise. Artigan, same. The Dragonborn rushes in, charges you with his axe, and he swings
Recklessly.
recklessly.
I love it. It's so bad for you.
So that'll be a 19 to hit.
Does not hit?
That does not hit. You stand there, a little shocked. You have your shield in front of you, and it slams against your shield and pushes you back a little, not to actually move you. And then he swings again with another grand swing.
He's crit fishing.
He swings with a lot of force. 24.
That will hit you.
I'm assuming he had advantage, and
Yes, he has advantage.
so I can't use luck to do anything. Okay, I guess he hits me.
Okay.
I'll let him hit me.
Can't undo the fabric of the whole game, so
I love Artigan. He's just like, how can I break your game? Let me count the ways. He does hit you. For 24 slashing damage as he slams his axe into your shoulder. And he rips it out. Actually, nope, I'm sorry. Add 3 more onto that.
Yeah, he's raging.
Garavon, let's switch to you. I don't have a battlefield for you, but you're in a hallway. You're staring down the barrel of a gun. Not actual gun.
Monk.
This Dragonborn is looking right at you. You smack him with your bow.
I do.
Roll to hit. It is your strength plus your proficiency. You can't use it like a dex weapon.
So it'd be basically
+6.
Yeah, athletics. 16.
Is not a hit. He deftly steps out of the way as you go to swing.
You
You
don't
can
have
move.
to hit him to run.
You're not there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back 2 spaces.
You go back 2 spaces.
Well, I'm sorry.
More
move
spaces.
twice,
You
so
move
80
twice.
feet.
80 feet. Down the hall, turn the corner, down that hall.
I want to go.
Or do you want to go back towards the teleportation room?
Right, I was gonna go back to the staircases.
Back to the staircases then.
Yep.
Okay. You make it to the staircases in 1 round.
Great.
He runs. He turns the corner, and when you see him turn the corner, he runs so fast that he jumps along the wall and runs alongside it, lands on the ground right in front of you, and starts swinging. He moves faster than you.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it, monk.
What's your AC?
Frederick.
18.
Frederick Kelfax.
That is a 24 to hit. He slams his fist into your jaw. And he does 11 damage. Roll a con save.
Oh no. 6?
You feel your body lock up. You feel your muscles tense up. You feel like you're just going to stand there. You want to draw your arrow back. You cannot move. He slams his fist into you again.
And again and again.
But he does not hit you the second time. Wait.
Advantage.
Advantage. Thank you. He still does not hit you.
Whoa.
He hits against your armor and it absorbs the blow. And then he swings again. Yeah. Have to do the math. Advantage.
Wow.
Am I the only one in the world that rolls 1s at all times?
Dude, you will double 1 on advantage.
It's only when you're not rolling against me.
Headache. I'm getting a headache.
Don't, Ryan.
And he trips and he kind of pushes you backwards against you. And he startles. He looks up. He looks a little shocked. How you feeling there, Dalrun?
I feel like someone just put a hole through me.
You can take reactions as you hear the sound of the blade unsheathing once again.
Wait, I don't get a turn between his one stab and the next? Oh, that's right, I don't.
You got surprise, and he's going ahead of you.
Yes! Okay. Well, I'm ready.
If you have no reactions, then
I do have a reaction when he hits
Probably
me.
going to cast shield.
Yes.
it's a good call. Let me pull him up again.
See if it matters.
Can I at least look him in the face as he puts it in me again?
You start slowly turning your head, and he still sticks it in your kidney. And he strikes true.
Shield.
Okay. Shield adds 5.
Yeah, so it'll be 27.
And you see his blade skip off this magical barrier that you cast as your reaction. and the whole thing shimmers. And he immediately sheathes his sword as he draws swing sheath. He will step over here. Oh, yeah, he's here.
Oh, attack of opportunity.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh, disengage.
Is he mobile too?
He's
No.
a swashbuckler.
Oh, that's the thing they do. Right.
Don't worry, I read up.
That's cool. That's good.
And there's a low railing and then an entryway and a low railing. So he just hops over the little low railing
I mean, that's what I'm
and moves his way over to the end of the room there.
Okay.
Merritt, it's your turn. You actually do see him appear over there. But you also hear screaming over here.
Alright, I'm gonna do my usual tap tap tap.
Well, you got a good view going on here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast bless on those three.
Dragonborn is screaming in his face, and he's like, "You're not my friends!"
That sounds like Roderick.
I need to help my friends, so I cast bless on all three of those who came in here with me.
Okay.
And then that will be all.
Delaran,
Yep.
what do you do?
So darkness is a bubble, right?
Darkness is a sphere. You want to pull it up?
Yeah, I'll look it up really quick. Spells.
You didn't look it up in between turns, like when other people were going?
I didn't know if that's what I was going to do or not. 15-foot radius sphere. Okay. All right, so I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to cast it.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it on my shield.
Okay.
And then I'm going to yell, "Fall back to the stairwell!" And I'm going to engage this guy.
Okay.
So I'm going to move in.
You move in with the darkness.
Yep. So, that's it. Because I can't... Oh, no, actually,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that's as far as I can move.
Oh, and it's your action to cast darkness. That's right.
I'm going to quicken a green flame blade on him.
Okay.
Goodbye, sorcery points.
So I'll let you make an attack.
Yep. That's going to let me make an attack. Or it's booming blade, sorry. So I make a melee attack with the weapon. So that I'm going to attempt to hit him. I now have advantage.
You do not have advantage.
Why not?
You don't have advantage.
You can see through darkness? Okay. I will swing at him. 24?
That is a hit.
Cool.
He does move and maneuver as you're starting to swing, and it looks like he's ready to dodge out of the way, but you do catch him in his maneuver.
Okay, so I'm going to hit him for 2 for my weapon, and then 2 more for the booming blade. And then I'm going to smite him with a level 4 slot. So I need 2 more d8s.
Does the booming blade happen after he moves, or is that right now?
It does more damage now, and then also damage if he moves.
So
Gotcha.
just roll the d8s and then reroll.
Okay, so I need to roll 2 more. And plus 2d6. So that's 1. And 5 is 6. 6 is 12. And 8 is 20. And 4 is 24. 5 is 29. And 7 is 36. And 5 is 41. Plus 8, so 49.
49.
Sack.
When you cleave into him with your swing, he looks a little shocked.
And I say, you shouldn't have
You
come.
are a formidable foe.
And then if he moves, he takes 1, 2, 3d8 more.
Okay. That'll be Delrin's turn. You see Lodi get into the line of sight as well to see Artigan struggling. And there's just a big globe of darkness up here, and you hear shouting and swinging and clangor, but you don't see what's actually going on.
I did yell before I ran over there to fall back to the stairwell.
Okay. I mean, we'll see if they do what you say ever.
Yeah, no, usually not. That's okay. Oh, I had extra d4 to hit him with, too. I didn't think about that.
That's true.
I would have let you know if you missed.
Thanks.
Who did you bless, by the way?
All 3 of them.
Lodi or
Lodi, Art, and it's 3 people, not myself.
He'll go as far as he can move. And you'll see him shouting some blessing in Dwarven. Does anyone speak Dwarven?
No.
Roderick does.
Oh, I do.
Bar the door.
I speak Dwarven as well.
Do speak Dwarven. So you hear him shouting this Dwarven war cry, and he's shouting a prayer to Moradin. Moradin, protect them! And you will all gain 3d8 temporary hit points.
Oh, thanks, man.
All
Do you-
of you. Not you.
Do you
Not
roll
me.
it, or do we?
Yeah, I can roll it, since it's my shout.
Yeah.
You're in luck today. I rolled amazingly. Have 20 temporary hit points.
Sweet. Temporary hit points.
That was
20.
what Lodi did.
Thanks, Lodi.
Go ahead, Artigan.
I will cast Hold Person on the.
Screaming Dragonborn.
Yep. Makes a Wisdom save.
Please stop.
Is it a charm effect?
It is not, so he does not have disadvantage.
I thought whole person was a charm effect.
I don't think
not.
it is.
I'll read it.
All right. Maybe I'm wrong.
It
I'm
paralyzes
thinking
him.
hypnotic pattern or something.
Yeah, Hypnotic Pattern is, but Hold
Right.
Person isn't.
Okay.
Okay, cool. It is not a charm effect.
That was weird.
I don't know what she's making out there, but she's...
Blending something.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
think you can. I don't think the mics pick up the noise. It sounds louder to us.
Yeah, it's like, wee.
All right.
Sounds like a pig.
Screaming.
He saves. You try your darndest, and he
Uh,
just screams in your face.
I'll use a luck to have him reroll.
He saves,
Still?
and he screams in your face.
Okay.
Still.
Let's see. I mark it off my spell, I suppose.
Alex, meet Frodrick.
And
Artigan, meet Frodrick.
Yeah.
well, I do have the ability now to make attack
Okay.
bonus action, so I
You
might
got to
as
roll
well do that.
advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he's reckless, so.
He
Oh,
leaves
Ooh,
it-
yeah.
Natural 20.
Big time. Get him.
I don't think he cares.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He will. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna care. 18 damage.
So 9.
Yeah, 9 for him.
And then the wound.
And he's wounded.
Yep.
So he'll have to make a save.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I will move that way. Towards.
You're not going to disengage?
Can't.
You can't.
I used my action already.
He will swing again.
Okay.
As you move, he shouts again and swings his axe. It's just bad for art again.
Was it a crit?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He gets to swing again. On crits, he swings again.
Does that count for attack of opportunity?
It might be a reaction to swing again. And if that's the case, then it does not count.
Okay. I'm not sure.
But I will look it up. So first he'll do his damage.
It's 3d12. Doubled. Yeah, he's a crit fisher. That's what he does. That's how he works. It's okay. Count it again.
You can just take out the 10 because I have 20 temporary hit points. It'll make it easier for you.
There you go. Not anymore.
40 damage after I took the damage out. And it's a bonus action to make the attack, so he cannot do it.
Okay.
He can't do it off turn if it's a bonus action.
Sure, it's only on his turn.
So you're in luck that way. Where do you go?
I'm
You're
going
here, pretty much.
to...
1.
Let's see. Is there a third bookcase in between those two, or just...
No. Bookcase, 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 bookcase.
I will go that way.
You break line of sight.
Yep.
2, 3.
And I'll go that direction.
4, and then this is a wall right here.
Oh, that's a... Where's the wall?
Well, actually, sorry, the wall's right here, and there's room to walk around under the walkway.
I'm trying to break line of sight and go in a direction I don't think he thinks I'm going to go. So, whichever... I can't tell where the wall is.
The wall is right here,
It's on the far side. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can walk underneath that.
under
okay.
the walkway.
Would I have line of sight to him if I walk that direction?
This way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want that. So
Just walk in the shadow of the bookcase back.
So you were here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, so I'll just stop at the
5?
end. Yeah, that works.
Stop right there. You do not see him, but you hear him shouting a bloodlust sort of shout.
My friend.
Hey, it is his turn. Well, he rounds a corner and charges in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't
Sorry,
even
Lodi.
turn to see you as he runs in and screams. He's
I
like,
told you Lodi was going to die.
and he rolls to hit.
I'm pretty sure they knew we were here as soon as you triggered that trap in the room.
You can blame me if you want to.
So sorry.
Is he crit Lodi?
Yep.
Fuck Lodi. Lodi goes down.
Well, I did mention to you, I'm using the follower rules. So
Sure.
it works like followers. So he will take... Oh, God.
I'm telling you, Froderick kills on crits, and he swings again after he crits.
He will take 6 health levels of damage.
Froderick swings again.
Then Froderick swings again and again.
Yeah. So Lodi just ate the fucking pavement.
You see the axe enter into Lodi's shoulder. He turns to move out of the way, and it catches him clean, and it throws his whole body around. And then Froderick swings.
This is like some kind of a horror movie.
And he hits.
Blood is splashing all over Merritt.
And this time he cleaves into Lodi's stomach, and you can hear him go, and blood spatters out of his mouth. He's still standing. And he swings again.
Lodi, just lay down. Pretend you're fucking dead.
That was good.
Lay down, Lodi, lay down.
Lodi lays down.
See you, Lodi.
And the third swing, you see him catch him in the sternum, lifts him up off the ground, and drops him to the ground, and Froderick screams. And he looks right at Merritt.
Dude, get the fuck out of there. Fall back to the stairs, man.
Caravan.
Swing like a fairy.
You say, you think, because you can't talk or
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, you're gonna lose your turn.
then he hits you. Misses you. He cannot hit
He's
anything.
spelling with advantage.
That's true. He does hit you.
There we go.
And you're still stunned. Amazingly. Roll a con save.
You got to make this, man.
That would be 20.
You fight off this paralyzing effect. You can feel the tremor like move around your body. You can feel the same strike that he just hit you with that locked your whole body up, and you fight it off, but you're still going to take some damage.
Okay.
So take 13 damage.
All right.
And then he swings again.
All right. Go ahead.
Unless you're doing like reaction things.
I will, but I'll wait until he hits me again.
Is that at the end of your turn?
He can't.
I think you're stunned until the end of your next
His turn, so he can't do reaction things until the end of
That's
his
true.
turn.
You're still
His
stunned.
turn, yeah.
Sure.
It's coming back. It's tingly.
It's really bad.
He misses the second
Advantage.
He misses the second strike, and he swings one last time. A flurry. Well, not an actual flurry. But he does hit the third strike. And every blow has landed. Some just haven't landed cleanly. Take another 10 damage.
Does he have to save versus paralysis again?
He already did. That was why he rolled his con.
Can't you make him save every time that you hit him?
Low key. You don't have to
Okay.
I guess you could. He did not.
churn through that stuff.
You can go.
Hellish Rebuke.
As a reaction.
Oh wait,
You can't.
I can't do that.
No.
Damn it.
Oh, that's right, because it's your turn. You
Next
can't take
time he hits
reactions
you.
till your turn. It is your turn.
All right. Okay, so as I envision it still, we're just in the hallway. Or right in this
Right
steps,
outside of this small room.
And I'm guessing
No, you ran to the stairwell. You're near the stairwell.
right. So I'm guessing down the hallway there's some shadows, correct?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Plenty.
I'm shadow jumping right away.
Cool. Back into the hallway?
Yep.
Back to where you just were.
Yep.
Okay, you do. Vroom. That was your bonus action?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Roll the hit.
Sharpshooter. F it. That's a natural one. And the other one is I gotta think here. 17. So 29?
That's a hit. Roll your
Right.
damage.
Yeah. Yep. Roll of damage. This is the first time he's been hit.
You're shooting him with an arrow?
Yeah. Damage would be, gosh darn it, 10 to 15. I all of a sudden forgot how to do this.
23.
23. Thank you.
He catches it.
Of course he does.
You see the arrow go right towards him. Moves out of the way and catches it out of the air, and he throws it back at you. Let's read how that works.
Yep.
That was going to happen.
Proficiency.
Don't know if he actually has to make an attack roll. That's a good question.
I think
Pretty sure he does.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
It
to
counts
know.
as a monk weapon for him.
Right.
So he'll roll to attack. He rolls a 21.
That's a hit.
So,
Take 8 damage as the arrow pierces into your side and then skips off. Those are your shots, right?
that was my 2 shots. But I still have some movement.
Okay.
So I'm going to move back 80.
Further towards the portal room, basically. You're not gonna get there this turn. Obviously, you turn a corner. You pass by the torch that he laid on the ground.
Fun memories.
Project turns and charges. Did I skip someone? I definitely skipped someone.
Yeah, you're skipping.
It's not Frodrick's turn. This is not Frodrick.
Nope.
This is Augustus.
It is.
You hear the sound of the sword being unsheathed once again.
I'm like, whoa.
Is it still up?
No.
Okay. It only lasts till the
End of my next turn.
Okay. He rolls to hit. But he does just hit against your armor and it skips off your armor. I think he rolls once more.
No, he rolls once, right? Rogues swing once, but do an obscene amount of damage.
I think that might be it. I'll double check.
Sure, when he gets a second attack.
Never, I don't think.
Yeah, rogues never get another one.
Nope. That is what he does. But then he will move. 1, 2, and he jumps onto the bookshelf. He's now kind of balancing on this bookshelf. When he hits it on the top of it, you see it kind of stagger, but it stays upright. It's kind of a fat, solid bookshelf.
Is it 5 feet wide?
Almost.
Okay.
That's what he does. And it's actually kind of up here.
Oh, so it's not like super far below us.
No, it's almost just like a skip away.
All right, well, it's gonna happen.
That was his turn. Merritt, you see Lodi go down. 3 solid axe blows, his midsection, his sternum, and his shoulder, and it puts him down. He's bleeding everywhere. There's Lodi blood all between these bookshelves.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
First, I'm gonna throw my dice, my Warlock Celestial Healing dice, and give him 7 hit points.
1 health level.
I'm glad I didn't.
Don't die, Lodi.
Yeah.
You see blood spurt out of his mouth.
And then I'm going to try to draw his attention. The worst possible way.
what?
I'm gonna sling a firebolt right at his face.
Firebolt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, don't use the ball in here.
Not yet.
No, that's a no.
28.
Don't do that.
That is a hit. You see, when the fire dances across his scales, they slightly heat up and kind of reflect off of the scales.
17 fire damage.
So half.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have fire damage?
Yeah, because he's a red dragonborn.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
He also has poison
I was
damage
thinking bear.
because he has the dwarf belt on, and he has slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning.
Yep. This doesn't take damage.
He doesn't care about people wanting to hurt him.
That was Mare's turn. You gonna move?
See this. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna fall back to the stairs where I can see Art
1, 2,
and
3, 4. You could go 5.
as long as I can see Art and Lodi from there. I think I can.
You can.
Sweet.
Think I can.
Okay. That was your turn. Delaran.
Okay, so if I hop across to the bookshelf, how hard is it going to be?
He seems somewhat nimble and lithe.
I am not those things.
No.
Just dive tackle him.
When he hit the bookshelf, did it rock?
I told you it kind of faltered a little,
Sweet.
but not a lot.
The railing where I'm at, how big is it?
The railing?
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 feet high. It's not there to like...
So I can go over it without a problem.
Yeah, you could literally just jump over it.
I can jump 20 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to take him out at the waist, and we're going to go off the bookcase.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you disadvantage.
Okay.
But this is not going to be your normal attack. You're just rolling to run right into him and knock him off the ledge.
Both of us. I'm not even trying to stay up. We're gonna go down.
Just roll an attack.
Like a grapple check.
Is it grapple?
That'd probably be the.
I think you have to hit them when you're grappling first. You have to roll to attack when you start a grapple.
I think you just have to move up to him and then you roll.
An attack.
Whatever that.
Is that what you do?
Like athletics.
I'm not. Yeah, I think it's athletics. I'm not sure that it's an attack.
I think it is actually an attack.
It's
I think
attack.
you roll
Is
to
it?
attack, and that starts a grapple, and then they have to make an athletics against,
Okay.
or acrobatics against your athletics to escape it.
Okay.
Don't forget your D4 though. I'm
Oh,
probably
yeah.
gonna need this.
Yeah, that's good. So strength plus proficiency. Here we go. So 16 plus 10 is 26.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, D4 is a 4 plus 12, and I get strength and proficiency. 5 and 5.
You use your attack action to make the special melee attack a grapple. It replaces one of your attacks if you can make multiple attacks.
That's cool.
The target of your grapple must be no larger than one size larger than you. But you use at least one free hand to seize the target with a strength athletics strength athletics contested by their dex or athletics. Acrobatics or athletics. So you do use athletics.
Okay. It's the same roll.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, well, there you go.
26.
And he will try to throw you off as you're diving in.
Okay.
Amazingly, he doesn't do it.
Take him in the waist.
You land right on him. You have your arms around, and when you hit, you see the whole bookshelf kind of boom. Your leg actually busts through the top of the bookshelf. You're so heavy, and your armor's so heavy that you break the top of it, and you both tumble off the bookshelf onto the stone ground. It rocks but doesn't fall. You will both take 10 feet worth of falling damage.
Okay.
You're grappling him, so you're prone.
That's cool.
Take 6 damage, each of you.
I take 3.
Oh no.
That's true. You take 3.
And so we're both prone, right? I can't stand up, I don't think. I have enough movement left. Is that true?
You
Can
can
I-
stand up.
I can?
And you can attack again, because that replaced one of your attack actions.
I stand up and attack.
So you're no longer grappling,
No.
but you
I'm
do
gonna go.
swing your sword.
Mm-hmm.
Roll to hit. You have advantage. He's prone.
Yeah. So 23.
That is a hit.
Slav.
Again, when you swing at him, you see how dexterous and how maneuverable he is. He starts rolling out of the way before the strike even hits.
Oh man, that's pretty good.
Did the darkness follow you?
It did.
Okay.
So some people
5,
can't
10,
see.
15.
Broderick can no longer see. Unless he can see through spell. Who knows what happens here. 13, 19, 25 plus 8 is 33 damage. Mac.
Again, like I said, he moves out of the way, and where you would solidly land your strike,
has
he
damage.
deftly maneuvers so it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah, he halves it with his reaction. I tell him we're only here for the tome. Give us the tome and you can leave. Actually, I don't say that. I say we're here for the tome. There's no leaving now. Not for him and maybe not for me, since I'm between him and the barbarian.
Lodi,
Before then, I try to use my bonus action to convert one of my third level spell slots into spell points. Okay.
Lodi stands up.
Good job, Lodi.
Takes a big breath, and he rolls to attack. He pulls out his large mace.
Lodi, get the fuck out of here. Don't do this.
When he does it, He yells at you, Delaron. He's like,
Do you see you?
whack! Doesn't have to see him. He misses. Wait, he gets advantage.
Nice, Lodi. Get some,
He
buddy.
hits with a natural 20. He lands a cudgel right across Froderick's face.
Froderick has no shits to give.
For 19 damage.
/9.
And when he yells, he's like, Delaron, this one over here! He yells, and you can make a move and an attack right now
I can make a move and attack.
as a reaction if you have one.
Ooh,
He's got like a warlord thing going on.
I do. So I move into Froderick's behind.
All right, you do.
He can't see me, so I have advantage anyways, because Froderick is, reckless in general.
Okay.
I
Roll
hack,
it.
hack at him. So 29. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
I know. So for damage, he has resistance to all of it, so it doesn't really matter. 5, 6, 7, plus 5 more is 12, plus 8 is 20, so he takes 10. Heck.
And when he does that, Merritt, you see Lodi step out of the darkness. It's like holding his side, and he's bleeding everywhere. Breathing hard.
I'm running out of resources.
Go ahead. Hardigan. You can't see. There's a globe of darkness right here.
I know where Froderick was, though, correct?
You do know where Froderick was.
I'm going to do it, because that's what I was going to do. I will use Wall of Force.
To do.
Shit.
I'm going to, just in case, Froderick. And I saw that guy jump across and then Delaron move into it, right?
You did never see Delaron.
I never saw Delaron?
You see
Okay.
a black
Globe of
sphere moving
darkness
around.
Okay, he mentioned darkness and that we should... What did you say when...
Fall back to the stairs. I said fall back to the stairs.
Okay.
He said run away.
Yeah, I said get the fuck out if the darkness comes out.
Okay, so I'll do the Wall of Force to encase Froderick. And I will move to the stairs.
When you say encase Froderick, isn't it like a 10-foot sphere? Did
Uh,
I just enter the Thunderdome over here? 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Fuck.
yeah.
Sweet.
Trying to remember what exactly the thing on that is.
Sorry, I'm looking it up for you.
Roll Sparta down.
You just make it thin and tall.
It is a 10 foot by 10 foot panel. So yeah, it would be 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot. And I would have not... I don't see Lodi. Or actually, I do
You
see
don't
Lodi.
see Lodi.
You don't see
I don't.
anybody.
You don't see anyone.
You're in the darkness.
Well, Lodi moved over there. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
in the
you
darkness.
see-
That's right.
So you'll cut this my way instead of Lodi's way, probably.
Roll a perception.
17.
You do see Lodi. Barely. You see him breathing hard past this bookshelf, but you can only see part of him.
Because part of him's on the floor?
No,
Or-
because the bookshelf's blocked.
Oh,
by his head.
okay. All right. I was like, did Lodi leave something behind?
Am I actually inside? Oh, I actually am inside the darkness, so I wouldn't see
He
him.
can't see anything. He's in the radius.
So if
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
in the darkness, then I can't see out of it either.
Can't see anything.
Okay. So yeah, I would have...
Would you have done it to encase Lodi, or would you have done it to encase Delaron?
I would have done it so that I could block Froderick from hitting Lodi again.
So he puts me in the cage.
You force cage Delaron in.
Sweet.
Sorry. That's trying to not
That's
metagame.
okay. We're going
I mean,
full barter town.
it's a
in
very
here.
confusing situation.
It is,
Mhm.
right? Yep.
And I move back to the group. 30 feet.
Can you hear out of a force cage?
I think so.
So you guys hear, I am Frederick! You are not my friends! As things start happening inside this horse cage.
It's gonna be like two cats fighting in a small
Oh,
bathroom.
and
in
I
there.
moved that direction, by the way.
It's gonna be like
Yep.
in the dark.
The stairs are
You sound
going
like
up,
someone
so
with experience.
you could go 4, 5, 6 if you want to go here.
Yep.
As far the way as you can.
Yep.
You put poor Lodi in the way.
No, wait, he doesn't roll 3 times.
What's he
21 to
doing?
hit.
No, who's trying to hit me?
Broderick.
He has to roll straight if he's reckless.
I know.
Oh, okay.
You just hear, and you
21's
can
not
hear
enough.
the force wall being slammed against.
It's not enough.
I know, I just said that.
Yeah. All right, my turn.
I have to see what's going on with this poor guy.
Does that encompass all of them or just the 2?
3 of those guys.
All 3 of those guys are in there?
It'll be 10 feet, just the 2.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord. If the other guy was there too, it wouldn't go well for me.
We'll go back to the top. But first, Caravan. Did
Hello.
you just attack? I think you just attacked.
Yeah, it's his turn.
It is his turn. We're kind of a little off kilter here. But he will run towards you. And you see him run. How far away are you?
60 feet.
Well, I went
60 plus
60
80?
and an 80. So,
140?
mm-hmm.
You see him
No. Yeah.
turn the corner. He starts running at you, and he runs like the wind. And you see him start running unnaturally quick. He runs up and alongside the wall again. He runs up and alongside the ceiling, and he lands right in front of you. And he rolls to hit. As he rolls to hit, he's like, "You cannot get away." Hit. Hit. And one more. Hit. 3 hits.
Did you put a roof on this thing?
Yes, I did.
Right.
I technically had 10 squares, but I
Do
only
you
used
resist
5
any
of them.
damage?
Just fire.
None of it's fire. So that's 9 plus 11. That's 20. Plus.
I'm running out of spell slots, and he's really
14,
mad and
that's
never
34.
runs out.
This is 2 guys, guys.
It's 2 guys, but his own darkness is really gonna do something bad because I can't see what's going on in there.
Yeah,
You can
none
hear
of us
it though.
can.
You hear screaming and slamming and clanging.
They don't even know I'm in there.
Garavan, he's right in your face again.
Yeah, I don't technically.
He did not
I know darkness.
use
itself
his
is
abilities to try to paralyze
I'm
you.
going to dispel it
Okay.
in a way.
Daylight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna daylight it.
So I'm gonna use.
Don't hurt
You're not there.
All right. So this is how it's gonna go. First, I'm gonna use my dragon's breath.
Nice.
Thank you. And he has to.
Is this going to be your dragon's breath from your bow?
My bow, yeah. And he has to make a dex save of DC 16.
He does make the save. He'll take half damage.
Okay, so it's 1d8 for every 2 levels.
So it
78.
is 78.
So I'm gonna take your dice again. Sorry, dude.
All these D8s.
Here, I got a bunch of dates right here.
Thank you. I know you.
What kind of a dragon's breath is it? You get to choose.
Cold. No, it's you gave me a cold one.
Really?
One of cold.
The bow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was choose, but maybe I nerfed it after the fact. You use it as a cone of cold.
What's doing here?
Or 2d8.
7.
So 7.
If it's a D8 per level, or every 2 levels, we're level
7.
14, so it's 7.
So yeah. Oh. Okay, so let's see. So 10, 14, 18, 24, 29.
29 half. You see your bow start to ice up and frost extends up the grips and against the bow and through your hand, and this cone of cold sprays across him. He tries to move out of the way and it still hits against him.
So do you you didn't send that to me in the message. I can't remember. That's a free action, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Free
great.
action.
And then
That is your once a day ability.
right. So I'm out of those.
Correct.
And then I'm going to Hunter's Mark as my bonus action,
Bonus action.
right?
Have you taken damage since the darkness spell, by the way?
Not since it went up.
The
6.
I did. I took the 6. I mean, I'll make a save.
I'm going to.
I make it.
Okay.
I'm going to try to hit him with ensnaring strike.
Okay. It is a strength save.
Yeah, I can't remember if I buffed him up on strength or not. I think I did. And I'm at disadvantage, right?
What do you mean? You don't have to roll the hit.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you do.
It's an entangling strike. Disadvantage to hit.
Shoot yourself in the foot, man.
Your arrow just goes right past him. He looks at you with a straight and stoic face as he pummels you a few more times. But you can roll again, actually. You could another attack. You get 2 attacks.
You could move away first, couldn't you?
You could move away first. No, he can't.
Oh, it was
That's
not
not-
arranged.
That's what we
That's right.
covered
You
at the
covered that
beginning of this
earlier,
game.
yeah.
He can,
That's
but he
right.
would take an attack of opportunity.
Natural 20.
Disadvantage.
So natural 18. It still hits.
Okay.
It's a hit.
That is a hit. That's cocked. Let's try it again. He easily makes the save. But you can do your damage. Are you still sharpshooting?
No, that was a Hunter's Mark. So.
It's still a bow attack. Where
Yeah,
you could
well,
have
I'm not.
attacked it off.
I wasn't trying
you
to
weren't
sharpshoot.
trying
Plus a d6 though. So 8 and 3, 11.
11
Plus-
plus.
5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
So it's 19.
You have like plus 18, I thought.
No, not right now.
that's
Oh,
'cause-
no, wait. It's 9.
Oh, it's plus 13.
23. 20, yeah.
It's
20,
plus 13.
24? 24.
Yep.
You're right.
24.
He's a humanoid.
Catches it. And he throws it back.
Relish it, Ryan.
29 to hit.
That hits.
Make a strength save. Let me let me read the
He
spell.
can't ensnare him with his own thing.
Let me read the spell.
It does take a key to.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, right. It starts wrapping around his hand as he chucks it back, and it's like.
No. I think it's just the arrow.
The vines explode out of the arrow, and he throws it back at you as he breaks out of the vines immediately. Take some damage. 14 damage. As this arrow actually plugs into your side. Okay.
Did he roll the hit on that?
Yeah, he rolled a hit with a 29.
I'm a fun die, dude.
Go
See ya.
ahead.
Well, I'm not going to get out either.
Oh,
We're not leaving.
I had a random thought if
We're not leaving.
would it be technically disadvantage for him because he makes a ranged attack? He's right next to him.
It's a good question.
I mean, technically speaking, if you're holding an arrow, you could just be like that to someone. But
I don't know.
it was just a weird question I had.
it's a monk attack.
I'm not sure. It's weird.
Probably just jams it into his neck.
That's what I imagine.
You hear a loud clangor behind you. You don't see what's going on, but you kind of hear
I
the
can see.
unsheathing. Oh, you can't see?
Yeah.
Oh, you see the swashbuckler behind you pull his sword,
I wince
and
away
stick it right where your kidney would be, and it just
into the force shield. That's
into a
around me.
shield.
And I'm like, now I know what's going on. I'm like, oh shit, it's
and
around
then he
us.
sheathes it. You see him moving away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you lose sight of him.
Okay, that's bad. My turn.
Merritt.
Oh god.
Okay, so I don't see.
You see darkness.
I see
You see
darkness.
darkness. It
We
extends
did
above.
talk about what happens
the
if
bookshelves
the
are
darkness
about
shows up
15
before
feet
we
high.
got here.
They're a little higher than the
Oh no,
Extends
guys!
above.
I'm sorry. I totally.
We'll get to it next round.
Yeah.
So, remember how we talked about what happens when the darkness shows up? That we need to go.
I mean,
You're not saying that.
I did say it before we came in the room.
Yeah, not now.
All right.
Yep.
Now I'm going to say something else.
Yeah, you are.
So I wanted to flex my sorcerer muscles and try to bring light into this dark area in a slightly different way than I'd ever done before. And to do so, I'm going to spend my 5th level spell and cast Wall of Light, which is 10 feet wide from here, 10 feet up.
Wall of Light? Is that a spell?
It is.
I have never heard of
My
that.
5th level evocation.
Wait, it can't get into the force cage, can it? What does force cage say?
I don't know.
Force
This is light everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know though.
Oh, let's see.
Can things pass the force wall?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Wall of Light goes through force. wall.
Objects and creatures can pass through it.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Make a con save.
Yeah, those.
See.
Well,
I don't know if it can get into the force wall though.
Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage. Can't be dispelled by
Not physical.
magic. A disintegrate spell destroys it. Blocks the ethereal plane. It does not say anything about light passing through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, is it dark in there?
Make a con save.
I'm
Is
ready.
it everyone in the area? Or
Everyone
within the area?
Everyone in the actual wall has to make the con save.
Is it going to dispel the darkness?
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, I was just reading that. It doesn't say anything about dispelling magical darkness.
So no. Okay.
That I decided
However-
after I decided to cast a spell.
Darkness, though, I think it has something in it about being dispelled if
Oh,
light.
if the magic casting is higher level. This
Yeah.
is a 5th level spell.
Yeah. All right.
You guys are making shit crazy.
Yeah. Well, and bad for each other.
We're in.
How many times have we said darkness is a terrible spell? It's awful.
Yeah. If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower.
Okay.
The
So
darkness
we'll
is
just-
dispelled. Make
No,
a
no,
con
no, no, no,
save.
that's not what it says. It says if any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower, the spell that created the light is dispelled. So it's only dispelled by spells that say they dispel darkness.
Yep.
So it stays dark, but I will burn.
Yeah, so there's light, pitch black, light.
And I am screaming. I'm like, oh! Turn it off! Turn it off!
You guys
While
both roll your con save because
while I
you're
burn.
in a box the exact width of this wall.
Yeah.
So it
Well, he's
fills
going to
everything.
make it.
However, it also says non-magical light can't illuminate it. So non-magical light cannot illuminate it. This is magical light.
Some spells specifically say they dispel
Things,
darkness.
daylight dispels darkness.
Yeah, but daylight dispels it.
As in, if daylight disappears, it would not be there after it disappeared.
No, so some light spells specifically say that they will take darkness out.
They dispel it. You can see because it's a magical light. It does not dispel your darkness. If you move, your darkness moves with you. But the darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision cannot see through it, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it.
So magical light can.
Magical light can.
So it's illuminated temporarily
Only in that wall
in the
area.
wall. But then there's shadow half shells around it.
So I made my save.
That's good. You only take 6 radiant damage then.
Only 6?
Mm-hmm.
Must have
Sweet.
rolled pretty
And you're
bad.
not blinded.
And I resist radiant damage, so I take 3.
Yeah.
It is a
So-
con save
Con save.
total.
19.
That wasn't that bad. Could have been a lot worse, I'm sure, if I went blind. He would just meat grind me in the box while he could see me, which is now. He can see me now. Thanks for that.
How thick is the wall?
10 feet.
Oh, so
And 60 feet long, 10 feet high.
okay,
you need to drop it. Stop it. You need to stop it now. Stop it now.
so it is actually illuminating everything inside there.
Yep. And then it casts 120 feet bright light in every direction.
So the darkness is gone. Because it's magical light.
Yeah.
It's not dispelled, so if you move, it'll move with you.
No, if I move, it won't move with me until I'm out of the light being cast by the wall.
It's just not doing anything. But
My
it's
shield is
still
black,
sitting there.
basically.
Well, you have a 15-foot radius?
Okay, I was just reading his abilities. He does not make it, and he is blinded.
Okay, yep. So he takes 12 damage radiant and is blinded.
All right.
And a blinded creature
So
can make
many-
a con save
so
at the
many
end of each
things.
of its turn to end the blindness.
At the end of his turn.
Yep. However, a creature that ends their turn in the wall's area takes 48 radiant damage. They're stuck in the magic box.
You need to turn it
light.
off. I'm
Go,
yelling
go.
because it's like it's like burning.
Wait,
my
did they
eyebrows
end
are
their turn
singeing
there?
off.
When they end their turn there. Yes.
That's when they take the damage.
That's when they
That's
take
when he
the
took it.
I'm like, you need to turn it off. You need to turn it off now.
Does he take it? Does it do an initial effect and then when they end their turn?
That
That was
does
the
it
initial
So he'll need to
when
roll
I
it
cast
again.
it.
Does he roll to save or it just
You
happens?
you roll the Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turn to end the blindness.
What about the damage?
The damage, if you're in that, you take it. The full
That'll be you.
damage.
Go ahead.
Full damage.
At the end of my turn, I'll take it.
Yep, roll
Yeah.
the hit.
I'm like, you need to turn it off. You need to turn it off. You need to turn it off.
It burns, it burns.
Yep. Actually, no, you know what? I don't say anything.
That's right.
We still can't see you.
Stop rolling so long.
You guys can see me.
Just roll the dice.
Sorry.
You're surrounded by a thing of magical darkness.
Well,
It's
I
only
hit him.
eliminating the center.
No, any light being cast by the wall shines through the darkness because it's magical light.
It illuminates outward too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
does.
so we can see you then.
So the
So
wall
I
is here,
hit.
and then 120 feet in every direction is bright light.
Okay.
I'm going to hit him. And I'm going to do
Though we actually...
10 plus 6 is 16 plus 8 is 24. So he takes 12. So hack. I'm going to hit him again. Hack.
Hey, Alex. Just make sure your shirt's not rubbing up against you.
Oh, sorry.
So I hit him
Oh.
again.
One more caveat. We can't see you, because it does block line of sight.
Sweet. So I don't say anything. I let it stay on.
There you go.
I hit him again, and I'm going to do 10. Plus 11 is 21. Plus 8 is 29, so he takes 14. So 12. 14. I take 48.
This episode needs to be called Delaran in a Microwave.
Yeah, no kidding.
12, 18, 21.
So I take 10.
Damage.
Yep.
Off your temporary hit points?
Yeah, I still have a little bit of that left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
think-
I mean, I was already hurt going into this,
think-
though.
Artigan lost his temporary hit points, right?
Right away.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Immediately.
Immediately. It was like, temporary hit points gone.
My attack of I move away. Attack of opportunity. 23 damage. I'm like, yeah, that's temporary.
Yeah, so I took my damage. I'm good with it.
Okay.
I know, I do yell something out. I yell, you need to go now!
Just wait.
Artigan, it's your turn.
That's what I say.
You see the light illuminating.
Get Lodi out of here!
Actually, yeah, Lodi does go. Well, he can't really do much,
Lodi can't see me.
and he can't attack anyone. He'll get better vantage point. 1, 2, 3,
Sure,
4,
you went up the
5,
stairs.
6, 7.
Oh, seriously, Lodi? No. You need to leave, Lodi.
To see what's going on.
You still can't see what's going on.
There's
a
light
wall of
right
light.
here.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he said that it blocks
The wall itself blocks line of sight.
And it cuts the room in half.
It's so bright that you can't see. You can see bright light.
How
Everything's
tall
lit
is
over
it?
there. 10 feet.
You can see over the wall.
Yep.
Me and Frederick are caught in a laser beam that is belting us
There's
while
a,
we fight.
There's
in
a
there.
Luxalt that's
What do
just
you do,
standing
Artigan?
there.
Well, I'll do healing word on myself for start,
There you go.
because that's not fun.
I gotta take a piss. I'll be back.
I told you should have
Told
gone
you.
during the
You were
bio
right. You were
break.
right. I was too excited. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Whatever. No one can get to me right now. Anyways, on an off turn. It's just me and Froderick.
9.
Never listen.
From the Thunderdome of Death.
And where's the exit?
Well, you came in on this side. the
Okay.
entrance.
So
You haven't really had a chance to explore.
I will follow Lodi up there and stay behind him. I figure as long as I'm around him, I can get people
You
out.
can move a little faster and you make it up right behind him.
Yep, I'll stay. I'll just.
You
stay
see
right
the same
behind
thing
him.
he sees. He hasn't said anything yet, but you see another Dragonborn over the wall. You can see downwards into the room. And you see him running off to the back room. And up here, you can actually see there's another door back there. That's what you see.
Okay.
Well, let's hit down on a few times.
So he's blinded, so he has disadvantage.
He has normal rolls. That's basically what's going on.
Yeah, I'm.
Because he has advantage. He wasn't even here for it.
So what just happened?
No, that's
Crit.
7.
What just happened? On me?
Yeah.
The fuck, I'm dead. You crit with disadvantage?
He has advantage, so he just rolled straight. We're in a box, guys. How's the box? Oh, the box is great.
He turns around,
You know
just
what's
like
so good
plants
about
his
the
axe in my forehead.
You're like, you need to leave!
He heard where I was. And he was like, "Fuck you, head level."
You need to leave. Joe, you need to leave.
Yeah, it's bad for me.
You're lucky, though. It wasn't the worst.
He does a fucking metric shit ton of damage when he crits.
Yeah, but he didn't roll that well.
Take 40. He didn't roll.
Take 26 slashing
Okay,
as he cleaves right into you.
that's magical.
Oh, wait, he
slashing.
doubles those.
Yeah, told you. Take 40. I didn't roll well.
Plus another 16.
Right, and it's
That's
magical
right.
damage, right?
Yes.
So that's 42 damage. You rolled poorly. I'm glad.
He did roll poorly.
I know. I know what he does a shit ton of damage.
You're like, I made him.
Yeah.
This is 2 guys, guys.
I'm
And
bad-
it's mostly 1 guy.
I'm badly hurt.
Froderick is a boss.
I told you, Froderick is fucking horrible. He's like
I didn't think he was
terrifying.
going to be this bad for 4 of you. Well, 3
He's
of you.
really bad. He can
He rolls
take
again.
damage forever.
It's a hit. And it's a clean hit.
So is he power dropping it?
No. He is not.
Oh, so he's gonna hit me even if I shield.
He's going to hit you no matter what.
All right.
And then he does it again. Well, should I roll damage first? I should roll
Yeah, you should damage first. I mean, he'll keep hitting me even after he drops me.
Another 13.
And this is all magical damage. This is
Magical
horrible.
damage.
All right, 13. Oh god.
His weapon emanates a slight magical aura as it chops you to bits.
Yeah.
He cuts
It's bad
up
at this
your
point.
armor, and he actually pierces your armor with the edge of his axe and slices upwards. You can hear the sound of metal splitting,
Can opener, yeah.
and you can feel your insides starting to seep outward. And he hits for a 27.
Well, even it doesn't matter if I shield or not. So I take it again.
I don't know what your shield puts you up to.
27. No other
Then
buffs.
he would hit.
Yeah.
Wrong dice. Take another 16. And he screams. He's like,
Okay, that time I scream too.
Augustus!
That time I'm like, ah!
Give me a history check. Anyone that's trained in it.
Not me.
Just start again.
That is a 14.
You have heard Augustus Monroe, the brother to Magnus Monroe. You haven't heard much about him. You've heard his name. It's It's not an uncommon name, but you don't know many Dragonborn. That's all you get. All right, Garavon, where are we at? You are just getting pelted
So
left and
can
right.
I just say that I have multi-attack defense. So if he's hitting me with his fist over and over again,
It's good for you. It's bad for you,
Yeah.
but it's good for you.
so like the second time he tries to melee me, it's gonna be got to make a 22 over
Alright.
22. So
It is his turn.
not that he can't do that.
And he's
because
gonna
I'm sure
try
he's just
to.
been-
Let's see. He caught your arrow, stabbed you with it because you were just right next to him, right? And he rolls to hit. So, first attack. 28. Second attack
I have characters for us. It's okay.
is a miss. Third attack. 26. Fourth attack. 23. Fifth attack.
How's your multi-attack doing?
26.
It only goes up to 22.
Yeah.
I thought it cumulatively.
He missed one.
Hey, don't feel bad. I
Alright.
can get my AC to 27. It's not helping.
You see his fists start to move faster than you can move. You try to predict every hit. Every time you try to predict it, he's just in front of you. You move your head, his fist is there. You move your arm, his fist comes up and under. You take 12 plus 9 is 21. Plus 13 is 34. Plus 14 is 48 damage. As he just pelts you with blows. Boom. And you can see the last blow he hits across your chin. Your eyes go a little fuzzy.
You're going to kill me.
It's your turn.
To be fair, we
Hellish
predicted
rebuke.
this when we made these characters. We were like,
Reaction
we cannot
hellish
remove
rebuke.
them.
You're going to kill me.
His turn. He waited patiently.
Oh
Let
yeah.
him die in peace.
When
Sorry.
at the end of his turn,
He has to make a
he
save.
did.
Oh, he
well,
just takes damage.
He takes 21 damage, radiant.
He does
And-
not make the save. He takes the damage.
Oh yeah, he doesn't make the save, so he's still blind. Also,
He does not make the save. I don't think he's trained in con. Oh no, he makes the save.
okay, so he's not.
He's
blind,
trained in
still
con.
Makes the save.
Still takes the damage though.
Yeah, his constitution's disgusting.
How much damage to Ro, the monk that's beating the ever living tar out of you? How much damage to Frodrick that is
21.
killing Delrin? What kind of damage?
Radiant. He's
That's
not
good.
resistant. Yep.
So is that? Yeah, that's just 9.
9 damage?
Mm-hmm.
This is the second time he's been struck. He's stopped talking and he's focused, and you can see he's channeling all his energy into killing you.
Are you still up?
Barely.
I have 4 hit points. How many do you have? 10. Yeah, you're still in double digits, buddy. You're good. You're good.
You have 10 hit points. Holy crap. I thought you had like 150.
You did.
Yeah.
Every time you hit 10, it does like 10 damage.
Go ahead.
I can't get away from him.
Caramon's having a bad day.
You can't get away. There's no way.
You made him so no one could get away from him.
That's what you did to yourself. That's all right. I did this to myself, which is
It
hilarious.
was, you know what? Here's the thing. It was fun at the time, making the character. I didn't get to do any of this. If you remember, I didn't get to, I made me maybe through 2 punches, and then I got teleported by some goddamn dragon into this stupid-ass nether world of stupid shit, and I couldn't
remember
get
that.
out.
Yep. I remember
You
that.
fought your
So
old
I didn't
mentor.
have. Ryan's already had more fun, in the first 2 minutes of us fighting than I ever had in 4.5 hours of playing this damn fucking Row. Right?
I think I'm having
So-
the most fun I've ever had.
This is perfect.
We made good characters, right? Come on. They were good characters.
And if anybody's
guy's
watching,
a
I don't know
fucking
how many
beast.
people are watching,
Yeah.
but like absolutely awesome session. Like definitely go on YouTube and check out Bar Ladour. It was
really
great, and these
Broderick
guys were
is
awesome
a fucking
together.
meat grinder, though.
So
It was a really fun
anyway,
like, game to play.
die by my own creation. This is gonna be great. So I don't.
What do you do?
If I move, he's gonna attack me.
You gotta tap him and give him a love slap with your bow, man.
Surrender.
Yeah. So surrender.
Can you hide? Can you?
You're gonna surrender anyways.
I'm gonna bat him with my
Bash him with your bow.
bash him with my bow.
Roll to hit.
So what is that? Just strength and proficiency? Fuck. Miss.
Doesn't matter.
Roll.
I rolled a 5,
You
Ryan.
miss. He steps out of the way. He looks focused. You can see his eyes are locked onto every move you make. What do?
I jump back
How far?
about 40 feet, one movement.
As far as you can. You move as
bonus
quickly as you
action, you
can.
move.
You can move up to 120, but he'll still catch you.
I need to make one more attack.
Don't shoot him. You shoot him, he's gonna drop you.
Yeah. He's gonna run. Well,
No, he'll catch the arrow and just
all
throw
right.
it up your
So
sphincter.
I'm gonna move a
You're
full
not there.
120 back. I'm gonna move a full 120 back.
Fully moving back.
Yeah,
Using your bonus action to do that.
I guess.
Okay. Where are you going? You were headed towards the teleportation room.
I am not going. I'm going that way, I guess.
You're passing by some of these chambers that you had first gone into to see what they were. They're just little rooms. You want to move your full distance, you turn the corner. You still have movement. There are rooms.
Yeah, let's turn the corner.
When you go around the corner, this is 30 feet of your movement. You do see rooms. Like you see one door is open, the rest are closed. Just like when you first came through. You guys left it pretty much as it was.
Not go in a room and shut the fucking door.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Roll your stealth.
Hold it closed.
Is it still within an hour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. 27 and then 9 would be 20.
Is that a concentration?
Yeah, I was gonna
spell?
ask.
It's 30. It is.
Oh yeah, okay. So anyway,
Yeah, I got
I'll
it.
just take my regular stuff. You're right on that.
It's fine.
So
Probably better.
It's plus 10, so 27.
Or you can make 15 concentration checks.
He'll make them.
Yeah, let's throw some concentration. You might still have that spell working in your favor. And that is important, so roll a d20.
Better than 10 every time. Constitution. You make it.
Keep rolling until you don't roll a 1.
You make it. You make it.
No, you got like 10, dude.
You make it. You make it.
how many times?
Like 10. You've been hit.
You
so
make
many
it.
Natural
times.
20.
You make it. You make it. You make it. You make it. You're good. 10 times.
So you do remain concentrated amazingly through this ever-living, getting the piss beat out of you. And you try to stay as quiet as you can as you...
For 37.
For 37. You're in the room. You have like 5 feet of movement. You hear the sounds of footsteps.
Your blood pools out the door.
He's not bleeding. He is a
I just imagine,
broken man.
I imagine like a bar fight for some drunken customer against like Buster Douglas or something and just getting fucked
He
up.
has bruises across his whole body. You feel like a few of your ribs are probably broken. You feel like your neck has a big goose egg that's coming out of it, just this giant nodule. Part of your head has a nodule, and your chin hurts so bad. Like your bell was rung.
One of your horns is chipped.
You hear the sounds of footsteps. And they come around, and then they slow. And then they go to a walk, a calm walk. You hear a door open. Tink. Does not close again.
It's like the bathroom stall scene, man.
You hear a door open. Ching. You know these doors are at least 30 feet apart. It's going quickly. That's what happens. Go ahead.
I don't know what to do.
He runs out through the back door. You don't see where he goes.
I can't see line of sight. It's gone.
They can.
Oh, they can. They're up
Because they're
top.
looking
Okay.
down.
All right.
This is Lodi and Artigan seeing this. Lodi looks at you. Should we get him?
Can we?
We can chase.
How are you feeling?
I don't feel so good.
I mean, either. It's not.
That's not safe. We lost them, guys. We lost them.
Okay. Barrett.
I am going to drop concentration.
I'm gonna put on that music we were talking about, that
The
defeated
doom
battle music.
It's bad. Darkness spills out from my shield as the light goes away.
Your darkness is still there.
It wasn't a spell.
You can yell at me to drop it.
Oh, wait, did you take
I'm going to
damage?
cast a ball of light.
Fuck yeah, I took damage. Oh,
Oh,
hold on a second. I
concentration.
took damage. It's how much damage? I took a lot of damage.
Took.
I fail.
Yeah.
There we go.
Darkness is
The
gone.
Darkness is gone. Froderick cleaved it from me when he critted on me.
So now all you see is him in a translucent box.
And I am fucked up.
And I can see the box because there's blood splatter.
Yeah, it's just like mostly blood. I'm like drunkenly reeling on my feet.
But magic can't get through these things, right? We've
Magic
talked about that
can,
before.
Yes. Not
Okay.
ranged attacks.
not ranged attacks.
You can't damage through it, but you could like do
Well,
other
you could
things.
damage through it. Like a fireball.
Oh, sure, because you're just like, it starts there.
Yeah.
Just if you nuke the box with a fireball,
Just fill it with.
it's just like black charred blood on the
I'm
outside
gonna
of the
give you
box.
a hint that that'd be a very bad idea. You've already seen that they're pretty hardy and they don't really care about fire as much. You know that. You have
That's
that.
why I cast light.
Thanks for that.
Is it still going, by the way?
No,
No,
I
he
just
let it
dispelled
go.
that, which is how I
Can
we
see
learned
me.
that.
He's no longer blind.
That Cooper's trapped in the box.
Or does he have to save after it? Or does it, when it ends, is
He
no
saves
longer
every
blind?
turn until he saves.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just
so he's
But
still
yes.
blind.
No, he saved on the blindness.
he did
said.
say one.
Oh, he did?
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Well, that's
So
cool.
you guys are both done.
That's like a +9.
Yeah, I know.
Done with that
Yeah, it's
nonsense.
super awesome. It's because the dwarven belt are the door.
All right. Well,
That's having a bad day over there.
see, there's
super
a
fucked
couple
up.
different things going on here.
He's super fucked up. Yeah, our side of the table's getting our shit kicked in, man.
Artigan's pretty hurt too. Merritt's alright. This is one of the only times I've ever seen a battle where Merritt comes out almost unscathed.
Yeah. So far, completely unscathed.
We should change that.
That's okay.
Well, yeah. Wherever what's his name went, I'm just gonna feel it in the back when he comes out and comes around.
Yeah, right. It's
But
gonna be like, wee.
yeah. So I'm going to. The thought of a fireball definitely crosses my mind, but I think I can rein it in. And so I snap my fingers, and I cast Immolation on him instead. So he still has to make a dex
5
save.
foot radius?
Nope, there's no radius. It's just a target.
He lights him. He lights on fire.
And I'm going to heighten it with 3 sorcery points, so he has disadvantage on the dex save.
Oh, nice.
This needs to happen.
So he rolls straight.
He can see, which means he gets advantage.
So he rolls straight.
But he does not make it in this tiny box of death.
So it's like, whoa, I'm like, oh!
It gets really hot in here.
Yeah.
Really hot. Your blood's feeling a little hot. Steam is now starting to fog up the sides of this cage. The hell is that, dude?
That-
Did you roll any non-6s?
I rolled 3 5s and a 4. So that's
Thank you, Jeebus.
11. So 35, 36 with my +1. So he takes 36 fire damage.
So half.
18.
And he also burns for the spell's duration. The burning target sheds bright light in 30-foot radius. At the end of each of its turn, the target repeats its saving throw. It takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save, and the spell ends on a successful one. These magical flames can't be extinguished through any non-magical means.
Okay.
Etc., etc.
And he's looking at you like a crazy man. A crazy dragon.
Burst in flames. Filling your box.
It's your turn.
Okay.
You can see.
I'm going to quicken haste to myself. So I am faster. Quicken is a really good spell.
You hear him yell again, Augustus!
And I tell him, Augustus left you here to die. So, quicken haste, swing, split. I take a swing twice. Right? How does haste work? Is it you swing your bonus action, or does it give you a special
You use your
action?
action.
I don't use it, though, because I hasted it. I quickened it.
Okay.
So that was my bonus action. And so...
You can attack twice. 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
3 times. Go.
Yep, go. Okay. 1. Ooh. 16? Doesn't hit Froderick? I might, actually. His AC is abysmally bad.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. Yeah, he just soaks a lot of damage up.
I mean, you guys have been doing your darndest.
I did 10, 16, 24, so 12. I swing again. I hit. I'm going to do 10, 19, 27, so 13. I
We
swing
have
again.
radiant too.
What's up?
You get the extra damage on the smite. Isn't that radiant?
No, it's the same as the damage that you're
He
doing.
has
Okay.
smites
So
that can
12,
do radiant damage.
13.
I got it.
I don't think they do radiant.
I think some do.
I think they do. I
Some
think you get.
smites do.
Oh, my extra D8 this whole time that I'm getting might have been radiant damage.
I think it
Start
is.
counting now.
All right. So I'm going to drop a smite on him because I'm at the end here.
Did you hit him?
Yeah, I'm always going to hit him almost. So I will drop my 2nd level spell for an extra 3d8. 1, 2, 3. So then this is damage he has resistance to, this is not. So this plus my strength he resists.
Is all smite damage radiant?
I don't know.
I'm pretty
I don't know
sure
if
it
that's
is.
how it works.
Let's see.
You should read it.
I thought that it was the same as weapon damage, but let's look at features and traits.
It might just wrap it into the attack.
Divine Smite. Oh, it is radiant damage.
Okay. See, you should know these things.
I should know these
You've
things.
just been telling me it's magic this whole time.
I thought it was. All right, so this plus 8 is what he resists. So that's 9, 10, 11, plus 8 is 19, so he takes 9, plus 9 plus 23. So he takes 32 altogether. So I'm like, slam.
Finish him.
I feel bad.
He's screaming.
Don't feel bad, dude.
Augustus! You're still in a box. He's on fire.
I'm just going to take the sword. I'm going to slide it through his rib cage and his heart and pin it against the back of the forest cage.
Won't
And I'm-
pin, but you will
Clink.
Yep.
And I'm going to say to him, I'm sorry, your friend has left you. And then I twist the sword.
And as he screams, you see the blood spittle out of his mouth. A little flame also spits out of his mouth. He's still burning. And his whole body buckles. You try to hold him up, and you can't. He's extremely heavy, even for your strength, and your sword starts sliding downwards as his whole body starts sliding backwards against the back of this force cage.
Sorry, Froderick.
I guess you can remove them from your characters now. You opened up a slot.
I love Froderick, though. He was great.
You opened up his heart and you opened up a slot.
Yeah, there you go.
Art again.
So I just see Delaran in there in the force cage with the dead Dragonborn. I will drop the force cage. Or the...
That's nice.
I probably stumble
Yeah.
forward as Froderick falls back.
You land on your sword. Cuts your wrist.
I die.
So, the other one escaped that direction. I'll point in the direction.
Okay.
And I'll also use that to do a healing word towards you.
Oh, thanks. Like double my hit points.
That is 9 hit points.
Triple.
Caravan,
Okay, so
it's your turn. You heard the doors open. Tink.
in my mind, how close do you think?
These rooms are small.
Right.
10 feet.
So he's like, but how long was the hallway? How long?
Like 80 feet. You went to like the second door on the right.
All right. So from
Sorry, bro.
I'm
Never
going to
split.
I'm going to wait until I hear like him open the door, and then I'm gonna do like I'm gonna turn the knob, and I'm gonna go around the corner again and run.
Silently?
Oh yeah, I got Path of Salad Trace. I'm sneaking
yeah.
out
So,
Also vanish.
The doors do open out.
yes.
and vanish, and I have vanish. So
Vanish uses a bonus action to hide.
Can't be tracked by non-magical means. Unless you choose to leave a trail.
Can't be tracked. I'm not tracking you.
He's
he
finding
is.
you.
He's trying to find me.
You have.
I'm trying to find you.
He's tracking me by opening up every single door.
Don't you have hide in plain sight?
I do have hide in plain
Okay,
sight.
flip it over and look at it.
That might be more useful then.
So this is what it says. You can remain perfectly still for long periods of time to set up ambushes. When you attempt to hide on your turn, you can opt to not move in that turn. If you avoid moving creatures that attempt to detect, you take a negative 10 penalty to their perception checks. So, can I tell him?
You can tell them whatever you want.
Go hide in the corner, like, and throw your cloak over yourself and look like...
You remember you were hiding
Pile
under the
of
bed
shit.
and he just walked by and
sure.
found you.
All right, so I'm going to turn the corner. I'm going to go as far as I can into like a... Suppose, what do I see when I get around the corner again?
What corner?
Well, you said I'm going to go
You want me
out
to
the
map
door.
it out? We don't need their map anymore. You want me to map out this long hallway in this tiny room you're in?
I think you guys are both describing it in different ways. So
You're in a
probably
tiny
it's
room.
best.
What's that?
Your door is closed.
Okay.
He's opening doors on his way to you.
Right.
The hallway.
He's in the hallway.
Can I tell how far away he is?
Maybe 30 feet.
Okay. So I guess I'm just going to stay in the room. I'm going to use hide in plain sight. Under the
Okay.
bed. And I'm going to cast Healing Spirit. Oh, shit. Can't do that. No, I'm not going to do
You
that.
can, but you're not gonna.
You have to not move for one round.
It all comes down to one perception check.
I mean, you can stuff your cloak around the edge of the bed to look like dirty laundry. This is basically like you set up crazy ambushes where, you know, like the snipers, when all of a sudden the ground moves and they get up, and you're like, holy shit, that was a dude.
You hear the door open. You don't have to roll. He looks right down where you are. He knows you're there. He sees you cowering under the bed.
It's gonna beat you.
I listen to you.
I don't know.
I'm never gonna
You
listen to
should-
you
That's a
again.
good idea.
You're supposed to be
should
my
listen to
goddamn
me.
guru here.
Sorry. I don't know how he knows where you are.
You just jump on the bed until he subdues you.
Contain yourself, Josh. This is a serious moment.
Gallows humor, that's all.
I've been taught to die with honor. Do you want to choose that path?
We get up.
You'll walk one step in. You scooch out from under the bed. He has a dagger. He pulls his dagger. Would you like to do it yourself?
I just spit in his face.
He rolls to attack.
Sorry, dude. There was no getting away from him.
He misses the first swing. Then he cuts across your throat. You feel the blood start seeping down your throat. Feel a cold. Take 5 damage. He rolls to hit. He hits against your armor. He rolls to hit. 26. For another 5.
And
He was always the better of the yous.
guess so.
As he slices across, it is the honorable way. And everything goes black.
Never split the party.
Yep. Pro tip: never split the party.
We don't know.
No.
We're not gonna know. They'll just be gone.
As you're fading into black, into darkness, you hit the ground, you're slumped across the ground, things are like fading in and out, lights fading in and out. You see the feet walk away. You don't even see his waist, you just like barely seeing anything with your eyelids splitting open and closed. He opens the door, and then he closes it. And you'll go unconscious.
Does he get any death saves? Or is it?
He can get back up if he rolls a 20.
That's true.
Or if he stabilizes, he can wait there for a long rest and not die.
Roll a con.
Con would be
Is it
12.
con or a death save?
Con.
12.
Take a damage.
Oh.
Fail a death save.
You better
bleeding out.
roll a d20. No, it's a dagger of wounding. He's been wounded.
Roll a death save.
Ah, fail.
Roll a con.
Fucking make it, dude.
Should I use the big die? No, I don't want to curse it like that.
Actually, I don't think it matters. When I read wounding,
Take the
pretty
d4,
sure it
then you
happens
roll
first.
it. Yeah. So you die.
You fail a death save.
I am kaput.
Dang, dude.
So next session, we're going to grab the Tome of Ascension, go get Garvon, get out of here.
If you ever find him.
Yeah. The tome's probably gone with Augustus.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that I think both things are still... Well, I think Garvon's still here. I never thought the Tome was here.
You want to play Lodi?
I do not.
Golden clerics are the shit. What are you talking about, dude?
He's not a cleric.
I do not want to play Lodi.
Lodi's not a cleric?
Nope.
What is he?
He's a follower.
Yeah,
Followers
but
don't have
if Garavan played him, he would be a cleric.
We'll talk about what's going to happen for you next week.
Be Lodi.
No,
All right.
I don't want to be Lodi.
Oh, okay.
Stupid, smelly dwarf.
What the fuck?
You could practice your accents.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Not-
Lodi tries to hide
Unless he's a
his.
Cajun dwarf, I don't want to do an accent.
Brutal. So,
He runs through the door. We're just going to call that the door. To
Okay.
change the battle map a little. It doesn't change the actual north-south, but that's where he goes through. You guys go through after him.
I'm hasted, so I can run 90 a turn.
I'm not even going to do a battle map, I don't think. I don't think we're going to have to.
Before I start running, I'm going to cast Aura Vitality on myself, and I'm going to increase the duration by spending my last sorcery point.
Maybe I'll turn the battle music down.
Isn't that concentration?
Oh, so I'm going to lose out in haste.
And you're going to be stunned for a round.
Thanks,
I-
Artigan.
I don't do it.
I have so many concentration issues.
That's right,
So...
you know all about it, yeah. I don't do it. I run out hasted. I can move at 90.
I got it. We got some sad music, guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
sad. We don't know it's sad.
You don't know anything.
We think it's fine.
You got
You're
one
like,
down.
isn't he supposed to be back by now?
Yeah, right. Wonder where Caravan went off to. Okay, so I tear off going 90.
By yourself? Lodi looks at you guys. I'll stay behind. I'm not as fast as you guys. I'll start looking through some of these.
Grab the stuff off the
I'll wait
bodies.
for Garavan.
Grab the stuff off the bodies.
Okay.
Wait for Garavan. We'll be back.
Buddy.
D.
Right, body.
That was 2 people.
Yeah, that was bad.
Actually, I think he turns to ash. 'Cause he died.
This stuff won't though.
Yeah.
So all the magic items clinker to the ground.
Yeah, clink, clink. Everything that's not magic is gone. Easy to sort
And
out.
other things might, like, it doesn't reduce
Coin.
all the plate mail. Well, he doesn't wear plate.
Rob doesn't wear armor.
Coins.
He
Yeah.
doesn't need armor.
You start running. Do you go with him?
Yeah, I'll go with.
You are a little slower.
Yeah. But I can bonus action heal.
You can run 90?
Well, I'm hasted.
Okay. Just
run
to
30.
give you... You could go faster if you want.
Yeah, I could fly. I'll do that. I'll fly.
Puts you up to 120.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's not faster than I am. Okay, we're tearing after him.
You go through this short tunnel, which leads to more stairs. Going straight down, not winding and zigzagging, straight down. They're narrow, they're long. Well, they're narrow and they're steep. And you slide down the stairs almost with how fast you're going, just kind of on a foot and on your butt cheeks. Just you fall all the way down them. You don't. You're just you dart past Delrun even, and you're winding through these tunnels when you enter what smells like a crypt or a tomb. It's dank in here.
On the way, I'm going to do healing words on myself.
Then take your action. So you can
Bonus
only go
action.
60. Oh,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
a-
a bonus
it's a bonus
action.
action.
That's
Yep.
true. So,
So-
yeah, you could go normal speed.
So 5 for the first one, or 6 for the first one,
Are there
9 for the
any
second.
branch offs
In
path
this
that they went?
path, it's pretty straight and narrow.
I'm just saying I'm significantly slower than them.
You going to? Okay, Lodi bids you farewell.
Yeah, he was gonna stay behind.
Okay, so we get to the bottom of the stairway.
You're going through this, what you think is a crypt or a tomb.
How many rounds has it been since we started with this draft?
3.
Okay,
Oh, you need to keep track.
I do.
That's true.
So at this point, I will drop haste and take a round so Mary can catch up. I'm like,
If you went 3 rounds at 90,
yeah.
You continue on through.
Mm-hmm.
And
Splitting the party.
You can wait, Art. You don't have to go. But whatever.
I'm trying to catch him.
Okay.
Okay.
He's going to come up from around the corner. Stab the fuck out of you.
As you're going through, give me a perception art again, not you guys.
even after you blow a full turn, you're still 90 ahead of me.
Yeah, we'll start getting out of the exacts in a fight soon, actually.
I'm only moving 30 next turn.
Let's see. You said perception?
Perception.
14.
The air is less thick as you're going through, and you're going through for a bit, so you guys are now walking through the crypts.
How
We're
tall
going
is
through
the
crypts.
wall
As
ceiling?
soon as I get an action, I'm going to cast.
8 feet, 7 feet,
Okay.
sometimes 5 feet. You have to duck as you're going through.
Yeah, I'm flying as close as I can to the top without causing...
Whereas the tunnels that you've been going through were perfectly carved, perfectly formed, and smooth. Here, it's not. It's chiseled out, and a lot of the ceiling and walls are dirt or stone. Some are framed with wood. There's holes inset into the walls where there's been bodies that are placed there. A lot of them have been exhumed. You can see bodies laying up and against the walls that have been unwrapped unceremoniously. You fly through here. We're going to say, we'll go 3 rounds at a time.
Okay.
So you guys will know.
So 3 rounds at a time, I'm going to start healing myself with Orb
Okay,
Vitality.
you do that.
I'm also going to make it last 20 rounds.
Okay.
So here's 3. That's 11. Plus 7 is 18.
10-minute duration.
Plus 5 is 23.
You continue zooming through, and you can feel the air starting to get less thick. You actually feel like outside air has entered into this area. And you can see light ahead, not just the light from your wristband that's lighting your way.
Oh, it's dark, isn't it?
Yeah, you have. I'm assuming you just have your light
Yeah.
wristband on.
Yeah, if it's light enough to see, I'll have it thing. If I...
It was not, but now you see light ahead of you. It's not directly ahead of you because you have to wind around these tunnels. Eventually, as you're winding around, you do see skylight. It's early morning. Well, here it's still dawn. Pre-dawn almost.
Now I'm outside, or does it just feel like it's outside?
It feels like the outside has come in here. But you can see a tunnel that leads outside.
More
This
rounds.
tunnel leads outside.
And I haven't seen the guy?
You have not seen him.
3 more rounds.
Stop shaking, just roll them.
Okay.
We believe you.
9 plus 8 is 17.
I was hoping
Plus
for-
8 is 25.
So this is just leading outside. I will... How tall is the ceiling in this area? Still the same?
Yeah, 6 to 8 feet.
Hmm.
You're like snaking through almost completely sideways.
And the light, how far away does it look like it is?
60 feet.
60 feet? So
You're coming
it's-
up on the outside.
Oh, so the light is from the outside,
Yeah,
not from like
sorry,
it. Okay.
From the outside.
No worries. I'll go outside.
So you do zoom out. Give me a perception check.
12.
2.
I'll shoot straight up.
You shoot straight
Plus
up to
11
try to
is
get a
13.
better vantage point.
Plus 6 is 19.
When you get 60 feet in the air,
Mm-hmm.
to look down across what you're looking at is the mountain. You're looking at the backside of this mountain.
Mhm.
And you see him riding across the mountain on what looks like some kind of ram or some kind of mount, some kind of creature. He's not really far away, maybe like a couple hundred feet, a few hundred feet. And, you know, downwards because he's going down the mountainside.
Mm-hmm. Can I see where he's heading?
Down to the base of the mountain. There's not really anything there on the back side of this mountain. If you look around, you can see another mountain across the way where there is an additional few buildings that are built into the mountainside. These are like twin peaks here.
I don't really have anything that I can do to kill him, so... I'll wait there
You wait for
everyone else
them.
to come back. Yep.
Okay, so 3 more while I'm running. So 9 plus 7 is 16. Plus 10 is 26.
He's descending this treacherous mountain path at about 60 feet around, quickly. And this creature that's doing it is very adept. It must be from this kind of terrain.
Are there any large boulders around, actually?
Give me a perception. Investigation.
Investigation, it's a 15.
15. You see some large rocks that might be able to be loosened. They're not easily dislodged.
I'm looking for maybe a 500 pound.
Yeah, you couldn't 100% tell if it's going to do exactly what you want to do, because I know what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's just you never know, as it's rolling down a mountain, if it one time hits a bank somewhere and bounces to the left, or,
Yep.
But you could maybe cause a landslide of some type.
Yeah, I'm going to...
There is some snow around, it's not thick.
I'm going to land near it, cast Levitate, so my fly drops, so Levitate.
Oh, okay.
Boulder goes up 20 feet around. About the time it gets to about 100 feet. How does this work? If I, kick it or push it as it's levitating up?
It only goes up and down.
If you provide enough force, you can move the thing, but providing enough force to move a 500-pound boulder would be intense.
And not
Even
only
if
that,
it's
you
levitating?
have to push it literally
Yeah, that's what I
yourself.
was thinking. So, if something's levitating...
It's not weightless.
Okay.
You are using your power to hold it. But you have to be able to push 500 pounds.
So that wouldn't work.
Are you going to levitate the boulder?
I'll
Wouldn't be any
stay there for
friction
one
holding
round
it in
thinking
place.
You
about
still
it.
see him descending the mountains. There is a forest down at the base of the mountain that gets somewhat thicker, but up here the trees are sparse and
If you just drop it, it'll probably
Wide
bounce and roll
across.
down.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll have it lifting up.
okay,
It
so you
takes...
start lifting the boulder.
Yep.
By the
Okay,
time
so
you have the
3,
boulder 100 feet in the air,
So 8.
Delaron will make it out.
Mhm.
Did we pass through?
You have also passed through what I've described.
Do you still need healing? Because I have some of this left.
A decent amount.
Okay, so there's 6, 9, plus 6 more is 15, so there's 15.
15?
You are the furthest behind, and you're actually still stepping over bodies. Bodies that had been wrapped and laid to rest that have now been pulled out and unwrapped, and most of them have been plundered. But easy perception checks for you. You have a 20. There's lots of gold and trinkets and different things that are still left in here.
A grave robber.
Oh, I am. But I'm busy.
No, you're not a grave robber. But whoever was looking through these are also not grave robbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want the tome.
You lift your boulder, it's 100 feet in the
Okay,
air.
I come out.
Okay.
What's up? Yeah.
I'm trying to make it so the ground is going to shift off, so try to get it to roll while it's lifting up. Then
If you drop a 500-pound boulder, you don't matter how the ground is.
It'll
Yeah.
roll. Let's roll down the hill.
yeah, I'm gonna walk up, back away from it, really far away from it, and then drop it.
So you look up as he's kind of doing this.
I'm like, okay, I move away.
Yeah, and I'll tell Delaran he's on a goat or ram mount, and he's going down the hill. I'm
When you
making a
look down,
landslide.
you can see him.
Can you get us down there?
How far away is it?
He's 500 feet now. Well, yeah, 500.
Yes, I can.
Let's do this.
How long does the concentration on levitate work? 10 minutes.
But do you have to be near it?
It doesn't say.
I think that probably you have to be near it to levitate it. To hold concentration, I don't know.
Artigan and his million spells of
It'd be
doom.
great if you got us down there and dropped the boulder.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what he's describing.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it sounds like it's going to happen.
That's how the DM's going to interpret it.
Yes.
It remains suspended there for the duration.
Period.
It says you can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. It doesn't say.
If
Have
you
a
are the
range.
target, you can move up or down. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within the spell's range.
Oh, there's one thing I missed. When the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground if it is still aloft.
Bummer. So you can't drop things.
Yeah, it
Okay.
levitates him.
Well, let's get down there.
You're learning things.
Granted, it is still a 500-pound boulder.
And
That's
once you
falling,
dimension door,
so-
it will drop it.
Let's
It
go.
says that you
Okay.
have to remain.
Oh, do I have to
It's in
remain?
range.
Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within the spell's range.
Oh, so then
60
and this
feet.
spell range is 60 feet, so I couldn't even get it 100 feet up.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So, yep, or dimension door.
You could get it 50 feet up because you're flying.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or is that concentration?
Both are concentration, so
you're not
no,
flying.
I'm not flying.
We gotta
So, yeah, we dimension door
Spoo zoop. Wop wop.
down to him.
Surprise.
In front of him, behind him, by him?
I guess I would have taken your input in front, behind.
Can we get on the goat?
Can we get on the goat?
Can you get us on the goat?
You could drop above. Well, yeah, you could drop right above him. Give me easy intelligence, though, to make sure you can get him while moving.
Actually, we're going in front of him. Shield check the goat.
Okay.
Okay, do that.
Like,
You cast Dimension Door. You are now in front of him. Roll your initiative.
Yay. Oh, God. 3. I got a 2 and a 3.
I don't suppose we get a surprise
You
round.
do get a surprise round.
Woohoo!
He's clearing surprise.
I rolled an 11. He's surprised
Nice.
by the fact that we're.
He
Zoop.
almost jumps back as you guys just appear in front of him. He doesn't get to do anything.
Nope.
But the goat's still going. Roll to attack.
We don't surprise the goat, too?
It's not part of the initiative.
Okay.
It
Oh,
runs
so we
past
get
you and it
an
gives you an
attack of
opportunity
opportunity?
attack.
Okay.
So we twin slice the goat?
You
Yeah.
gonna clothesline the goat?
We're clotheslining the goat with
Yeah, with
swords.
swords. I roll a 29 to hit the goat.
I got a 24 to hit the goat.
That goat is dead.
Eat it, goat.
That goat
Legs
is more
off.
than dead. You cut through its leg with your magical sword, and its leg completely flies off and flips down the mountainside as Art shoves his sword into its gut. The goat's chest slams to the ground, and it now starts going into a roll/tumble.
I also get to move 15 feet when I make an opportunity attack against something immediately, so I'm going to move down the hill. Because I
In front
imagine...
of the now probably rolling down the hill, Augustus.
Yes.
That's where we're going to leave it off.
Okay.
Because it is 11:35.
All right.
Goat Slayers.
Goat killers!
This will be an interesting start to the next game. What a game, guys.
Yo, split the party again! You know, I realized
Terrifying.
Lodi's a dead man.
I didn't do it to you.
Because the monk's going to come back.
The monk's
did.
gonna
Hey.
follow his friends down.
We're going to do end notes. And then we're going to do some announcements first.
Okay.
So, first announcements. Got some people that followed us. We want to go over those. Oh, man. Catching my breath on that one. You guys. Those characters were really strong.
Min max, man.
Yeah. We said that when we built them. We're like, these guys are going to be the death of us.
Yeah, they're monsters.
FSO07, thank you for following us. Bowden Akuma. I hope I said that right. Thanks for your follow. Two Great Hits. Jay's Buyer. Chronicles OTC. And Timmy the Nerd. Hey, thank you all for following
Thanks,
us. Timmy the Nerd is our new subscriber.
Yay, Timmy!
Welcome to the Breakfast Club, Timmy.
Oh,
Damn,
is it
Timmy.
because I died, Timmy?
He's still a little salty.
I'm gonna be salty for a while.
He'll get over it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, right?
So thank you all
I
for
hate that
following
guy.
us. Thank you for your subscription, Timmy. That puts us at 25 of 30 subscribers for the giveaway. Okay, guys.
Brutal game, man.
So,
You want to start us off?
I feel like Jerry Maguire right now. I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna freak out, man.
So what's your roses and thorns?
Yeah, right?
so something we do at the end of each game is we do a thing called Roses and Thorns, where we're going to talk about the things we liked. We're going to talk about the things we didn't like. And not our characters, just us. Because I like the feedback as a DM to know what I can improve upon and what I can change to make the game more fun for you guys so you keep coming back every week.
Woo.
Do you want to start it off?
No.
Josh, what was your rose?
I don't know. I feel like it was a good combat. Like I ran through every single resource. I have one first level spell slot left, no sorcery points, and I'm like back on my feet with hit points. But it was just a really good fight. I feel like it worked out well for Dell that he like came right up against the wall, but then didn't die, which was kind of. It's always a cool sensation when you're like, oh man, is it gonna kill me? I don't know. I kind of like that like butt clenching, scrotum tingling fear that gets into my guts.
I shouldn't have been drinking while you said that.
So that was my rose. I feel like that was a good combat for me. My thorn. I'm sorry, dude. Watching your other character beat the ever-living Christ out of Garavan was kind of rough.
It was cringeworthy.
I knew when the two of you ran into each other, like you were just like totally fucked. Like, because I know that guy is like the anti-you.
Mhm.
Right? So I was just like, oh, he's faster than you. He catches projectiles and can throw them back at you. He does all these bad things that really counter your character well. It's like paper, rock, scissors shit, you know? So that was kind of painful to watch. But also good, but in a bad way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
I do
no
know what you
sense.
mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Like, kind of good, but a bad good. So yeah, that was a little bit uncomfortable.
Brian.
For Rose, I enjoyed the way it was structured so that we got to play against our old player characters. Even though there are one-offs, we do have some emotional attachment to them. So we got to see them again up close. I mean, it's a big world. We didn't have to run into them. So I definitely think that was good. And for Thorns, I think, and this isn't you, but more on all of us, we're going to have to start putting some more time into spell descriptions and knowing what happens when you stack 4 stupid spells on top of each other, and to know when your magical darkness is encumbered by a light that you can't see through, but does it dispel the dark that's the light? And I don't know how any of that stuff works.
Just a question for everybody. What's before we started streaming and before I joined up, how high of a level do you usually go?
I mean, we've gotten up into the low teens before, but
Our
like
last campaign, we ended at 13.
Yeah.
This is the highest we've been.
Is this why people kind of don't get into like higher levels, or
The reason I think people don't get into higher levels is because...
no, because it just like
a
everything
huge time
takes like
commitment.
it's like takes 20 minutes to do like one round.
And
I feel
historically, like the DM will kind of start running out of steam at some point and just be like,
Sure.
"Oh man, I'm kind of tired."
Campaign
like, I
reboot.
wouldn't mind turning
Mhm.
it over.
Campaign reboot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The same way Josh's character reboot. Usually the DM at this point is
You
like,
could literally start a
super
campaign
fatigued.
at level 20 if you wanted. We're level 20s, guys.
Well, right, exactly. I get that, but
But yeah, this is the highest we've been for a campaign I'm running.
Yeah.
I played in a campaign that got pretty high, but it was also more whimsical, and the DM didn't actually really read the monster manual ever. So it was higher level, but it wasn't like, well, this got crazy.
It wasn't the same kind of game. there's a lot of different types of games, and that game was more like, yeah, let's just fuck around with dice and paper, which is okay.
Sure.
There's a place for that kind of game too, but like this game, I don't know, this sound horrible. We take ourselves just a little bit more seriously than that, maybe.
Nowadays, I mean,
Yeah.
we've also played those other types of campaigns.
Well, I know that's how I know about them. Because we've been
I
there
have
and done
killed
that.
my players mercilessly once with trolls, and I just said, "You die, all right. Let's go home. See you guys."
Yeah, that was.
That was when I was in my low 20s. I was tired of the night, and the guys were being jerks, and I was like, "All right, you all die."
You killed me with the trolls. I was there.
Well, you were one of them.
That was 4. Yeah, I was.
I mean,
Rocks
we've all
fall,
had
you
good
die.
games. We all have bad campaigns, and
Mhm.
Artigan.
Mm-hmm.
Artigan. Alex. I know your name. After a full game of calling you guys by your character names, it's hard to remember to just call you by your name.
Mhm.
So I actually kind of liked I cast this spell, but how does it interact with this spell? And it does this thing, and it does that thing, and he's stuck in a translucent box inside of a darkness, inside of a wall of light that's dispelling part of the darkness.
I can see why you would like that.
Yeah, that was insane and crazy, and trying to figure out what exactly happened was actually interesting for me. But besides the obvious thorn of, splitting the party and one of the characters dying, I would say the other thing was the surprise round. I do not like when a barbarian comes up to you and surprises you and takes down 3/4 of your health in one round, and you're like, I need to get out of here.
That's
And-
never fun.
Yeah, and then I didn't want to meta game because I know someone mentioned that when you guys played them, they had a legendary resistance.
Mhm.
I could have dimension doored to the other spot, but my first instinct was, no, let's try to lock him down so I can just walk away. So that's what I tried to do. Got a crit from it. Things bad happened.
But it was admirable.
Yeah. And you never know. I might have given him more legendary resistance in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
They were mine to do with what I will.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Troll guff.
yeah. That was good. All right. Do you want me to go first?
Yep.
All right.
Roses. Garavan.
Honestly, I did a little research on your characters. Like, I didn't just throw them in there and be like, all right, I'm just going to wing it. I didn't wing the combat for who you guys built. You built a terrifying barbarian. You built the most mobile monk I've ever seen. He can move 165 in a round.
Mm-hmm.
And you built a swashbuckler, which I had no idea exactly what they do. But he definitely stuck the sword right up Delron's butt.
He did it to me.
It was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And he did some really cool dueling stuff. He had blind sense.
Which is why the darkness didn't matter. Oh, I didn't think about that. That rogues have blind sense.
He had the ability to move, the ability to jump to the bookshelf from the walkway, which you didn't even try to do. You were just like, let's take it to the ground.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that.
And I gave him some extra stuff. I gave everyone a little bit of extra oomph. Someone else might have had blind sense.
Mm.
That's how, huh?
Caravan. I felt kind of bad, but I was like, I've already done it. That's exactly what's going on. So that was my rose, by the way. That I did my research and I had a fun combat to use all your abilities against you. And try not to kill you. I really am not trying to kill you. I am trying to give you a challenge you have to overcome. I'm going to give my thorn now. You ready for my thorn?
Yeah.
You split the party.
Always split the party.
Did you guys split the party again? Yeah, you
Yeah,
split the
yeah,
party
right.
again. I gave you your chance to take it back. I said, did you actually leave and go upstairs without them? Why, yes, I did. And then I said, okay. And then I gave you a chance to leave. You see a light coming. You hear the taps of the dragon's claws. I said, okay. And you backed into the hallway where you're cut off from all your allies. I said, okay. And I didn't want to meta it.
Sure.
It's like, you're here now. This is where you went. You had another chance to leave. When you got to the stairs, you could have kept going downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You could have taken your attacks of opportunity
Mhm.
and just run. It's only like a D8 plus 6 damage. It wasn't a big hit. It's just a lot of little hits. You stuck it out, and I did not think he would fuck you up that hard. I swear I did not think he could do 150 damage that quick, but man, did he.
Well, it adds up.
Oh
11
my
a round,
God.
10 a round.
Well, he could do 3 attacks normally.
Yeah.
So that's 30 a round.
Yeah,
So
that's-
5
if
rounds.
If he rolls
Like-
good.
Yeah.
Well, and he was.
Yeah.
Because after 2 rounds, I was already down to like maybe just over 100.
And when you stun him, you have advantage, and then you can crit.
Oh, the
and
stun
then-
was so good. It felt like justice. I'm not going to lie. I remember getting all my creatures stunned for an entire combat.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to lock you down.
Sure.
I just figured you have a real hard challenge.
Yeah.
That was my thorn. You split the party. They do tell you guys not to split the party. That's like a big common meme.
And we did it
In
by
D&D.
the end of the game again.
Don't split the party.
The reason it's mean is because everybody does it.
Yeah.
You know you shouldn't, but you do anyway.
But you know what happens when you split the party?
You're like, I can go
Yeah.
faster than X person, so I should clearly go ahead.
Well,
People
and then
don't.
I'm stealthy, so I should clearly go ahead.
I was talking to Brian about this. I think it was like game 2. I thought Brian's character died in game 2 from splitting the party
Mm-hmm.
because he just went off on his own into a cellar and met a ghoul and took like a 10 damage hit at level 2, which almost put you out. And if it paralyzed you, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You've
Then
been done in game 2
Then I opened the door. That was
Maybe even better.
because you split the party.
Yeah.
I don't mind splitting the party. It's
I
just
think we've done it every week.
yeah. We pretty much do it all the
you know
time.
what you need. You need a buddy. Never leave without your buddy. Like school, when
Need
you
buddy
go on
system.
the bus, you have the buddy system.
Mhm.
You know where your buddy's at. Hey guys, where's Garavan? Oh, he's trapped in a room dying. We'll never find him again.
No.
Then at least 2 of you have to die, and one of you has to not be able to have a way out.
That sounds horrible.
So that was my rose and my thorn. I'll try not to drag it out. It was a really good session. Now we'll hear what Matt has to say.
Emotionally intense.
Man, I don't even know what, like, I'm sitting here thinking, this is my first character in D&D. I guess I'm going to start with my thorn. My thorn is that, like, I just, and through no fault but my own, like, I don't really know what he can really do, right? And, like, I don't know how you're going to interpret Vanish. I don't like, because everybody's going to be different. Or hide in plain sight. But I guess he had that little thing. I shouldn't have listened to Josh. I should have done what I thought was best in the situation.
Oh, that's why we throw things at him, because you're not supposed to listen to him. That doesn't
Plus,
count.
he shouldn't be talking because he's not there.
But he is my D&D guru. That's why he's right next to me, right? So
Sorry, man.
bad Josh.
Okay,
No,
you can
like,
blame it on me if
but
you
it
want
is what it is. Like it's a really good lesson for me to know exactly what I can and can't do, right? So going forward, I don't know if the party's gonna find Garavan. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But going forward, I'm gonna definitely like do way more research into my character instead of just like coming here and just having Josh or Alex or Brian or even yourself as a crutch. I should have known that I have multi-attack defense. That would have maybe helped me out. But even when I said I had multi-attack defense, that guy was hitting
I mean,
on
he was rolling
26,
really well.
28s. Like,
He has a plus 12. That was your old guy.
right.
So he has a little bit better than a 50% chance to hit you.
And he was rolling 14s a lot.
Right. So that's my thorn. That's bad on me. I should have exited, but I just wanted that epic moment where Garavan just realizes it and just
Loses.
starts kicking his ass. And after that, maybe has a growing
I think
moment.
the first arrow catch was where you were like, uh-oh.
I didn't know he could do it that easy.
It's a
Because I didn't do
19,
that. I tried to catch an arrow last game when I was playing with him. I
So
couldn't
you
do it.
can reduce the damage by your level plus your dex mod
Plus a D10.
plus
right?
a d10.
Yeah.
19. He has a. Actually, it's probably more than that. No,
Yeah.
he has a +5 dex mod. 19 plus a d10. And if he reduces all the way, he can throw it back at you.
So you'd have to have beaten 29 damage.
Mm-hmm.
To be sure that he can't throw it back to you. And even then, he would just take like 1 damage.
The second time he
Which I
jammed it
do.
into you,
Which
you
I
rolled
do when I
exact
sharpshoot.
sixes.
It does take
I
a
can
key.
get way over that. But,
It does take a key to do that.
Mhm.
and
So you could burn through his key, and then he would have a harder
right,
time with
and
you.
that's what I was trying. I think that's what like my game plan to have it. My mindset was this dude's gonna run out of key eventually. Like I just have to
It was
outlast
the
him.
race. Can I reduce his key to 0 before he kills me?
Mhm.
That's what it kind of turned into. Like once I couldn't get away from him, you know, like I was just like, eventually he's gonna run out, and I'm gonna be all right. So anyway, yeah, that's
What was your rose?
my rose. I don't know. I don't care dying. Like I'm
Care a little.
a little bit,
But you'll
but
be all right.
it's also like what makes the game fun, because like I think you've had kid gloves on with us, and today you didn't have your kid gloves on. You're like, no, this is your choice, right? And I need that in the game, or else I'm just gonna feel like I can walk all over you as a DM, right? So it's my rose as well, dude. Like dying is good. Dying's
Weird
great.
statement, but
Yeah, I'm like, no, but it is like
I
what?
understand the sentiment.
Yeah, like
You get to make a new character now, which is some of my favorite parts of the game.
unless you guys find me, are you guys just gonna give up on me?
We can't bring you back.
I
even if we
was an
find you.
asshole. Roses and anybody has a rose and thorns for Garivon's life? Come on, we got him.
Oh, are we gonna do like a in memory of?
I think I understand your roses and your rose. Without risk, there isn't rewards. So the fact that
Right.
you lost today made the risks you took in the past seem that much better.
Sure. Exactly.
And the words of the wise coming from Alex.
I didn't think the party liked me anyway, so it's whatever.
I mean, liked you? Come on. You only killed one innocent guy. It was a bad thing. You got over it.
You only committed murder one time. You're fine.
I mean, you've all committed murder all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
But one was definitely not justified. One was definitely not justified. I think the worst act in the whole game still is Delron when he snuffed out the guy. That would be like the epitome of evil.
At the time, I
I
was
don't
evil.
know, man. I don't know.
Things that no one saw me.
Yeah.
No,
And
they
by the
know
time-
now.
I don't know.
Well,
if
by the
that
time everybody
was-
found out, I was like, I felt I was repentant about it.
Yeah.
So-
So Garivon had his chance to redeem himself.
I kind of did.
He kind of did.
I was going to work towards that. We're all week long. Well, not all week, but you know, Ryan and I am each other a lot. We're trying to work through where Garivon was going to go at the end, because I was having troubles. Like I kept on going back and forth, and that was just Garivon. Like
Well, and I said,
the whole time
my
it was
word of
back and
advice
forth.
to you was, because you were trying to figure out, what do I want for this character? And I said, where do you want to be when you're 20? What do you want your character to be like? And what do you want his goals to be? How do you want him to end up? And then work from there. Like, have just this final thing in your mind, what you want to do. And we actually came up with some pretty good stuff in there.
Mhm.
Like, that might not come to fruition now.
Yeah, it could. Possibly not.
Well, guys, thanks for coming over. Thank you all for joining us from home or wherever you are. We'll see you all next week. Thanks, guys.